What's going on, family? Welcome to King Talk. Make sure you guys get them lights up. Get them lights up. See you, Green Gang. It's too early, but that's okay. My gym workout was phenomenal. Before I went home, I decided to stop over at my mother's house. I haven't seen my mother in 2 months. I know she's going to be very surprised to see me. I can't wait. What the? I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The first thing I noticed was this person's skin. What is going on? Uncomplicated, untreated skin? Who is this guy? I had to take a step back, but then I realized it was my brother. But look at his skin. Have you guys ever seen anything like that? I had to take a closer look and figure out what was going on. Best believe I crept up on him. Peep this. I'm still looking at his skin, trying to figure out how did we get here. I could do nothing but shake my head. He could definitely use my help. I had to get to the bottom of this. He definitely needed some game about his skin. I'm just staring at it, like looking at it. Come on, bro. I knew what to do. I had to reach in my bag and get that Tej Hanley. Uncomplicated skincare for men. Bro, this is why I'm excited to have Tej Hanley as a sponsor of today's video. They have helped me start and maintain my skincare routine by making the entire process uncomplicated. Honestly, it's the best skincare system for guys like you and me. I recommend you start with their level 1 system, which comes with all the basics. A daily face wash to get rid of the dirt and the grime on your skin, a 2 times per week exfoliating scrub to get rid of the dead skin cells, an AM moisturizer with SPF 20 because you should always be protecting your skin from the sun, and a PM moisturizer to help your skin stay hydrated and healthy throughout the night. My brother was so excited. My favorite part about Tej Hanley is that every box comes with an instruction card that tells you when to use each product, how much to use, and in what order. They really make the process of achieving and maintaining amazing skin easy. Shout out to Tej Hanley. And because Tej Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers a great deal. Just click the first link in the description, and not only will you get Tej Hanley for the best possible price, but they'll also give you a free gift with your first box. Click that link and get started today for just $30. Feel the Tej. Let the Tej force be with you. It's go time. It's go time. It's go time. What's going on? Welcome to King Talking to Lapeef Network. Let me introduce the crew. We got Rilla. We got Chat Ninja, Trill AC, Ricky Williams, King Rio, Shan, Dr. Humble Dad, and me, myself, with Lapeef J.I. Welcome to King Talking to Lapeef Network. What's going on, family? How y'all doing?
Solid.
Go ahead, Quest. Get it up, Quest. Go ahead.
Hey, Chat Ninjas assemble!
We making it.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know what Rilla's holding, hold up again, Rilla. The live show in Atlanta, Logic Keep It Funky, they came out with these fans. 2 of them. One is a Chat Ninja and one is a Cap. So they definitely got the audience involved with their segment. So if you got a fan, salute to you. I know I got a few of them all. Look at Shan got his fans out too. Y'all definitely
shout out to Shan, man. Hey, with the Zaddy shirt. Well, Shan, why you ain't break that out all weekend, man? Why you break that shirt? That's what they was waiting on. They was waiting on that shirt all weekend, man.
Hey, Zaddy had a little bit of attention this weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I saw the. Hey, listen, I saw all y'all Instagram posts. I saw y'all initiated Shan at Onyx. Oh, my bad. Let me go on mute.
Oh, it's too late now, man. You already
good. Nigga, we grown. What you talking about? Hey, we was piped up, man. I ain't gonna call out who I was there, but
all weekend long, I saw it, G.
So fast.
Saw it, the Lapeef experience.
Yeah. Hey, if you weren't present, I'm sorry. But you missed out on some dope shit. I'ma just goddamn say it. You feel me?
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna give us our part. And shout out to this ain't to take away from She Critique. Shout out to y'all because wifey did say they show was dope. But I'm gonna tell you, Friday. Who set it off? Who set it off that Friday though? You did.
Talk.
You already did. You did.
Hey, no shade, She Critique. No shade, baby.
No shade at all, because they came through with the branding too. So we gotta, for the next one, we gotta step it up with the merch. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get some.
Yeah, we definitely do, man. But you got to give to She Could Treat.
Nah, they killed it. They did.
Came out, they was looking good, man. They did their thing, man. They all showed up and showed out. I think the fellas really appreciated them.
Man, I'm telling you, my wife was like, "Yo, she enjoyed their conversation. She enjoyed their presentation." Me, I look at everything from a marketing mindset. So I was like, "Oh man, they got water bottles. They had the tank tops for the ladies. They had the bags, the little tote bags, like that, and that was they was seeding products. So I love that. But you know what I'm saying? For my brothers, though, you know what I'm saying? We showed up for King Talk. You did.
Yeah, y'all was flying them up. Yeah, I mean, most of us were fly. You know what I'm saying? Most of us.
Hey, I will say, hey, we need to have next time we need to have a dress code. Yeah, I'm about ready to choke a couple of y'all niggas, man.
Hey, put it on who it is, man. Y'all was ready to take one.
Hey, really, if you seen the live, you know what time it is. Really, I'm about to put y'all in all that.
Hey, look, JR said somebody ain't get the email. Yeah, I ain't get the email. As a matter of fact, I did get the email and bucked anyway. But shout out to hey, shout out to Humble Dad with the crock in the tubs.
Shame on you, Rivers.
Hey man, hey, listen, man. Y'all boys did your thing. Quest came out. Come on, man. Don't do that, bro. Quest came out like, I'm Slim Thugger, nigga. Yeah, with the YSL, you know what I'm saying? With the red bomb, these is bloody shoes, face ass. Yeah.
Boy had the accessories in motion, man. I see it. So as soon as I see that's the first thing I grabbed. I said, they got these accessories in motion. He ain't bullshit out there.
He had the YSL toss on. Yeah. That ain't nothing, man. That's just a little pin, man. That ain't nothing. And then the vest was like low cut. I don't even know what they call that there, man.
The what?
Your vest. Your vest.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, now, yeah.
That's a little 3-piece, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey,
Logic was like, hey, time. Niggas was talking about some, hey, you want a full Windsor or you want a half? No, you ain't even say full Windsor.
I asked him, I said, you want a full Windsor?
Nah, I know full Windsor. You said double Windsor.
Okay, my bad. So double, I did say that. I said, you want a double Windsor?
Hey, look, hold on, Quest. Just real quick, gentlemen. This is something you need to know. Now I know it as full Windsor. Quest said double Windsor, but he's right. So you need to know how to do a half Windsor and a full Windsor tie. I need to learn how to do a bow tie.
I can do those too.
So that's what I need to work on.
Yeah.
Also, y'all being fly, y'all women that was on y'all arm was just the same, bro.
Hey, look,
man. Shout out to Krill.
Shout out to my lady, man.
For sure.
Shout out to OT too,
making me look good.
Hey, shout out to my wife too. She had a nigga looking very player. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, that was Saturday though. Hey Quest was off the chain Saturday. He was bragging big time Saturday, boy.
What I was doing
with the missus,
bro? You shouted her out from the stage.
I had to,
bro.
That's
bro,
clean.
You were showing out. Hey, you were showing out. Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah. Hey, and shout out to all the ladies that were showing my wife love. And shout out. Here's the real stuff. Everybody was asking about Baby Quest. They were like, where's Baby Quest? Where's Baby Quest? Hey, this ain't the type of environment he need to be in. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, wait, can I just send one bullet at Bruiser for the no t-shirt suit jacket game?
Yeah, he came through with it, didn't he?
Hey,
I couldn't believe it when I seen it. I was like, I know goddamn well he ain't got that ain't shirtless up under that blazer. I know it ain't.
This big light
Oh,
skin,
I thought he was in Miami, yeah.
Yeah.
this big light skinned nigga showed up with no shirt on
No
under the suit. I'm like, bro, okay, hey,
Ricky,
make your player, bro.
Ricky, you would have had a field day, G. I swear for buttermilk, you
Like
would have
my guy.
My guy, you ain't got no shirt on up under there. Not even a V-neck.
Hey, and he told me something. Hey, you could just sit over here, Quest. Nigga, I'm not sitting next to you, nigga. You crazy?
You don't know what type of deodorant he wearing. That what you saying? He's
Nigga,
sweating.
I'm not trying to be caught next to you, nigga. Got everybody looking crazy over here, nigga. What? Nah.
All right, listen,
That
man.
nigga
Let me
did
give it up
push-ups
to
before we
JR
came to the
real
show.
quick for putting on an amazing weekend. Man, we have been talking about it for a minute. I know it was a quick turnaround from Houston, but the energy in Atlanta was dope. Shout out to everybody that showed up.
Facts.
Shout out to everybody that wanted to, take pictures and everything and treat us like y'all fans, but y'all fans. It ain't no fans, man. Everybody was family. It was like a family reunion. And man, everything was beautiful and lovely, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I just want to say thank you to everybody that came out, man. I want to thank the panel. And just thank everybody that came out to support. It was a lot of hard work that went into that, man. I think I had a headache 3 of the days just straight, going to sleep, waking up with a headache because it was just so much pressure to make sure that the production and everything was in order. I knew everything had to be stepped up. So it wasn't a moment that I wasn't working. I couldn't really sit and relax and just chill and just take it all in. So based on what everybody else is saying, they're saying it was nice, it was dope. To me, it was worth it. It was worth it. And sometimes you got to get boots to the ground in order to push things through to ensure that the experience for everybody else is better. So it wasn't about me. It was about everybody else. And that's the way that I kind of move with all that. So just thank you guys again for supporting. I'm hearing an echo. I don't know.
Yeah, hey JR, just real quick before you move forward, and I don't know who that echo is coming from, but let me give a shout out to Shan too, because Shan showed up and went to work. Shan got in there and immediately started checking count. He went into what's the old boy name? Ryan Coogler, Spike Lee, the legend, John, Jesus Christ, boys.
Singleton.
Thank you. Like Shan showed up and went into director mode and started adjusting. Man, they started talking like ISOs and color filtrations, and I'm like, what? I don't know, but y'all do your thing, yo. And I was even like, yo, Shan, pull up. Nah, man, listen, I'm over here. I'm making sure the cameras are straight. I'm making sure y'all boys look good, and just shout out to you, Shan, because you was involved the entire weekend, and I seen even when you had them 3 hamburgers like Wimpy. You was behind the board. You thought ain't nobody see that. Like on Popeye, you know what I'm saying? Like,
man, I was hungry. I killed 4 of them burgers, 4 of them in a row.
I mean, shout out to Court, man. Like she.
Hold on. I was getting there.
Oh, my bad. No.
Logic too now.
About the menu because Shan had the burgers and he was pulled up behind the board, and people wouldn't have saw him. But Shan was behind the board, making sure the camera angles was right, making sure everything was looking good. And so, this is why Tuesdays is my favorite day of the week, because the brothers come together and it's not about who gets the credit or who gets this, that, and the third or whatever. It's what needs to be done. Okay, this is where I can, put some paint where it ain't. And boom, this is where I'm best served.
Gotcha. And also I want to give a special shout out to Courtney as well. Courtney was the one that actually picked the venue. She went down there twice. She drove down there twice in order to ensure everything was well. I mean, she executed magnificent, man. I mean, so just want to give her flowers to make sure that she gets the flower that she deserved, because she saw it all the way through. I mean, that was a lot of things that I didn't know that she knew, and she told me, she said event planning is her thing. And so like the whole network was able to put the trust in her as far as making sure the ins and outs were taken care of, and she definitely delivered. So I just want to
shout out to Courtney. Big time.
Definitely shout out to Court, man. It was cool.
Shout out Courtney as well.
Y'all did your thing, man. It was smooth.
Putting boots to the ground as well. I want to shout out Logic too. Logic. I think it was Friday. I think Logic had picked up his suits or whatever, came right over, and up until the show, we were still at it because the team had to still set up. They set up Thursday, they set up Friday, and me and Logic was there setting those cameras up until about 5:10, 5:15. So that's why the show might have started a little bit later because we had to still get dressed. I mean, I was really in that boy for 5 hours up on Friday right before the show started because things had to be right. So this was a lot of sacrificing that was going on. I know Shayna actually helped out with some things as well too. So, Kelly Culture, so you guys know her. So shout out to her as well. And everybody had a helping hand. Quest, everybody had a helping hand. Anytime anybody came in, they was like, "What you need? What you need?" Janae, she stepped up too. She was
shout out,
holding down the door.
Janae.
Yeah, she was holding down the door, making sure everybody got checked in. And she didn't ask for nothing in return. She just like, what can I do to help? So I just want to make sure that if I missed anybody, my apologies. There's a lot going on.
Shout out to everybody, bro.
A whole lot of hands that was put up into this event, man. So shout out to you guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. With that being said, let's go ahead and get this show started. Housekeeping, make sure you guys get the likes up. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Appreciate all the support that you guys are giving us at the show, on the platforms. Make sure you guys follow these individuals on their personal platforms. Rilla and Chat Ninja right here. You'll find them here. But we got Crew Season in the building, Ricky Williams in the building, King Real, he's over here. We got Shannon Rawls. Just put in Shannon Rawls on the YouTube, and also we got Dr. Humble Dad. So just put in Humble Dad, and you'll see him pop up. So shout out to you guys. Yeah, let's get this started, man. Let's get this started. Sponsor Teej Hanley, 30% off along with a free gift. I'm so used to saying get your tickets to ATL, but y'all got them already. Next city is DC. We're looking maybe in the spring of next year. We got something special. It's a little VIP thing we're trying to put together. It's going to be in Miami. I just put it there, a little something special we're trying to do. It's going to be a limited amount of tickets. So
what you mean in between? You mean in between now and spring, JR?
Yeah. Okay. I was on the phone making some calls trying to see if we could put something together, man. So just a little experience, just like a little celebration.
Okay.
For all the greatness that we doing over here. So
okay.
Let's see if we can put something together, man.
Hype it up.
Yeah. I know.
Hype it up.
You ain't too far from it, so.
No, I'm right there. That's a hop, jump, and a skip, as we call it in the South.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let me go ahead and comb through some of these super chats, man, since they came in early. I know you mad at me.
I got you. Let me do my job. How about that?
I got you.
My guy.
Island Gal Q, what's up, Q? Rick, much love to you, sis. I appreciate you. Island Gal again, $20, big money. Hey, bearded man, what's up, Bill? Is real and Quest, man. Y'all need to work.
Shout out to the bearded lady.
Oz Nowana, $5. Appreciate you. If you enjoy being called Zaddy or Daddy by a love interest, Robert Kelly would like to have you co-sign his 30-year mortgage. Need a roommate. Get out your feelings, bro. Next up.
Thanks for the super chat, though.
All right, you know what I'm saying? No refunds, nigga. Like Janae Nicole.
Peace, Janae.
How you doing, sis? All the men were handsome. Jason C, 50 bones, good big money. We appreciate you. Shout out to King Talk for showing out in ATL. Salute for dropping some gems in an impromptu lobby conversation. Much respect, my boy.
Hey, love, bro.
Nawe Kamate, $5. I saw you nodding off on the stage there. Sorry couldn't keep the secret any longer. Nick,
yeah. For Saturday, man. Listen.
Hey, Jay, I was on that hitty dick. Hey,
Saturday, I was
on that hitty dick.
No, I was done. I was tired, man. I was so tired, man, from just everything. It was just like go. I couldn't even make it out. I told Quest, man, I passed. I couldn't make it out Saturday.
Hey, you missed out on a hell of a night,
my brother. I heard this movie, man. I seen the movie. I said, damn. It is what it is, though.
Dub Will, my boy, what's good? Blazer with no shirt. He on his Big Daddy Kane interview.
Yeah, for real.
Did Big Daddy Kane do that? I don't know if Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah. Island Gal Q, another $5. Appreciate you. Shannon was only doing all that because he skipped on the Houston show.
I agree, Q. I agree with you on that one, Q.
You're so stupid, bro. It's Derek T, $4.99. Shout out to everybody. The whole Lapeef Network is down to earth. I'm not missing the show if I can help it. DC up next, right? Showing love from Mississippi.
M-I, cricket letter, I,
Hey.
cricket letter, I.
Humpback ass.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. All right, so all the super chats, man. Appreciate the support. It was something else I was about to ready to say. I fucking forget. Oh, for the Thursday show that we did. So here's a little secret because I see people talking about the audio and the mics. The whole entire show, we thought we was plugged into the mics, but we was just really talking off the computer mic. So even though you're seeing our mouths like physically at the mic, it sounded low. So the closer you were to the computer, the louder you were.
Man, JR, fuck that. Fuck that. Oh. You try fuck that. Let me tell you what happened for the Thursday show. Let me tell y'all what really happened.
All right, real quick. Really.
Honestly, we should have been chilling. There shouldn't have been a Thursday show. Oh, but you know what JR said? No. Listen. You know what JR said? Feed the people by any means necessary. Y'all expect a Thursday show, even though some of y'all didn't buy tickets to Atlanta. Some of y'all didn't buy the live stream to Atlanta. JR said we still got to feed those people who didn't buy those tickets. So you know what JR said we going to do? We going to give y'all a Thursday show regardless. And we going to give y'all a special edition of the show where y'all can get the cast together at one time. So yeah, there was some technical difficulties, but I'm just saying the brother heart was in feeding the people.
Right, but they got to understand too that the production for Friday and Saturday wasn't installed. So even though we was in the room, like the lights and everything you guys seen, it wasn't ready. So we had to
1,000.
Yeah, we had to use our own podcast mics, which we thought were hooked up, and it wasn't. And we had to try to push through. But it's a lesson learned. I mean, we still got a good show. I think it was cool to see everybody in person. Hey. And I look forward to doing that shit more often, man.
Hey, just trust everybody that's watching, all chat ninjas. We respect y'all, right? So because of that, we're gonna go back and do some sustains and improves. You understand? So that way y'all don't have to deal with that the next go round. You understand? So we working on things. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to JR.
All right.
Hey, Logic, I'm finna be using these, bro. I'm finna be using the shit out of these, man.
I'm gonna go ahead and get this video, man, cracking. Hit the like button, y'all.
I see. How does that even happen? Squeeze Coco booty one time. Like respectfully. Yes. Respectfully. It was respectfully. It was a Halloween party, right? And how does this work? You said, "Can I grab your wife's ass?" I literally walked up to him. Mind you, I'd had a couple drinks at this point. I walked up to him and I said, "Cause mind you, she had on she had some shit on, right?" Okay. So I walked up to him and I was like, "Bro, all due respect, I've wanted to squeeze Coco's ass for a really long time." And he said, "You know what? And I'm just the kind of pimp to let you do it." And he called her over and he whispered something in her ear. And she looked at him and smiled, and then looked at me and smiled, and turned around and bent the thing over, and I grabbed as much of a handful as I could. He gave me a pound, and we finished, and we drank and hung out for the rest of the night. That was it. That was it.
I'm trying to figure out who's more gangster in this situation. You or him or Coco. Or is it all three? All three.
It might just be
I'm taking a shot for that.
So obviously this interaction is different. It's not something we see too often. I don't even think some of you guys would allow that. So I guess you guys wouldn't be pimps, right? Or maybe, maybe Shan. Maybe Shan might walk around here and say, if you want to touch it, go ahead.
Man.
Let's go ahead and talk about it real quick. A little icebreaker. What are you guys' thoughts? Crazy.
Go ahead. I'm gonna wait this time.
All right. Don't speak it.
Look, you guys got to understand how Ice-T built his brand. You know what I'm saying? So me, JR, Ricky, we remember Ice-T's first album. We remember Coco holding that shotgun.
Oh yeah,
that was Darlene. That was Darlene.
No, that's right. That was Darlene. That was before Coco. So coming from that, coming from that era, that's what Ice-T built his brand on. He built his brand on him. Part of his brand was about him and his woman. and how curvaceous she was. There was no BBL. That wasn't fake. You know, her breast may have been fake, but her ass wasn't, her hips wasn't. And that was the whole thing. So then you got to understand Hollywood, you guys. You know, so and I know it's probably to some people who are a lot more conservative in their relationships and think, you know, my wife is this is mine and nobody else can touch it, and that's not, well, everybody can see, you know, it's all. So are you also the kind of guy that's going to cover up your wife completely, make sure that she wears a box dress? There's nothing, no more bodycon. There's no bodycon dresses in the house anymore. Nothing to show off there's no cleavage being shown. Her hair and all that, is everything covered up completely? Or are you the kind of guy that you look at your wife and she's so fine to you and you want other men to see and want your wife knowing in your head the only person that can have her is you? So when you go into that, and then now you transcend that to Hollywood, where there's a whole lot of swinging going on. There's a whole lot of debauchery that's happening in Hollywood. You guys saw the Kevin Hart video where he was talking on the other, I forget the name of the podcast, but he was like, yeah, me and my wife, we like to go out to these nudist colonies and
the pivot,
you know, and Kevin was like, wait, I hear what you're saying, but I don't think, you know, we saw that clip, but that happens a lot. So getting back to Ice-T and Neo, two superstars, two world-renowned superstars at a private event, and Ice-T's girl, who he's displayed for years to the world, who he has children by, one of his partners said, yo, man, I just want to grab your woman's ass. They probably been drinking a little bit. Ice-T's like, the fuck is it? What the fuck? What does it matter? It's not like you fucking my wife, and so that's why he let him have it. Would you do that? The answer is probably no, but you're also not Ice-T. There's a lot of things that we wouldn't do because we're not the people who we are comparing ourselves to. But if you were Ice-T, would you do that? The answer is probably yes. So all I want to say is, before anybody else speaks, never say never, because how you live your life and how you get your money also determines and changes how you feel about certain things. And are you pimping out your wife? Are you hoeing her out because the homie does some shit like that? In a regular world, hell yeah, that's your wife. That's your possession, that you own her. At the same time, are you also, but the same person that's saying that, are you covering up and making sure nobody else can see anything? Is she wearing yoga sweats, or is she wearing loose joggers to the gym? How does she look when she goes out? There's a lot of questions you got to ask. Just don't be so judgy, is what I'm trying to really get to.
Okay. What are your thoughts about it, Rio?
Yeah, I mean, I can't say I was judging. Would it be me? No. But like you mentioned, I'm not Ice-T. Ultimately, Neo's story gave him publicity, and we're talking about it right now, right? And I feel there was something about their networking that he felt that could add to the experience in that moment. And someone who's been in the entertainment industry, not me, but him, for that long a period, whatever he said to his wife gave her the comfortability to feel okay with Neo doing that. It was a whisper in the ear. It wasn't a talk out loud. I don't know what was said, but whatever was said made it okay. Maybe that's the pimp, right? The ability to be able to kind of spit that game, regardless if it's your wife or any other woman, you know, just kind of few words in her ear, and that was all it required, right? And was he jealous? No. I mean, someone with that level of confidence and someone who is able to kind of just say, you know what, you got it right there on the spot. That's not a jealous type of man, you know. So a lot of men probably wouldn't be able to relate to that, but I think there was rhyme or reason for what he did. And hell, it's Ice-T. I can't say I can judge a man in his position, knowing what his brand is, for doing that. It works out to his favor either way.
Yeah, I can't hold it no more, bro. I'm sorry. Neo, dog, you really told who you were in that moment. The fact that that's even in your mind about another man's wife, bro. Like, let this be. You asked the right nigga.
And why is he talking about it on the podcast?
And you brazy to be talking about this on the podcast, bruh. Don't you ask the right one? You asked the right one. I wonder who else he's done this with.
Ain't no amount of money, bro.
Ain't no way, bro. And honestly, because I feel that's like such a high level of disrespect, like, cause you might have to see these hands off the strength that you would even attempt to play with me like that. I'm just saying, like, if Ice-T wasn't on some pimping shit and he said, nigga, what? And then vexed on him, would he be wrong? Hell no. Bro, you got balls. I don't give a fuck how drunk you are. Control yourself, man. Control yourself when we talk. What? Our ladies, our women, that's nah, man. I'm sorry. Neo, can't rock with you, homie.
Like I said, it say more about the relationships and how they're accessed there in that particular environment than anything else. To me, you know what I mean? To me, it's like this the way I take this situation in. So for one, he was comfortable asking that man. Two, he allowed access to his wife. So to me, it's like, okay, I'd rather know about it and let her do whatever she's doing than, you to slap behind my back, which is all corny, period. You know what I'm saying? Those people out there is weird, and their standards of relationships is not regular people's standards of relationship. And hey, if that's what you into, by all means, right? But if a guy, just because he's an entertainer, rapper, whatever the fuck, can say, oh, let me grab your girl ass, and you cool with it, and you co-sign it, hey, to each his own, I guess.
I'm desperately, and I ain't gonna find it, man. I'm desperately trying to find this picture. I did a promo run for Ice-T when he was doing Shannon, when he was doing the Art of Rhyme. He came to Phipps Plaza. I forget who his manager is, but it's a Hispanic gentleman. And me and my man Chaos, we were able to get a picture with him, and Coco was right there. Coco was right there. Coco bad. She's bad. Smells good. Smells good. No, listen. Hold on. Hear me out, Quest.
Say Quest, just
relax. Because I'm not finna violate. Because I'm not finna find this picture. And I'm going way back. And I'm not finna find this picture like I thought I would before anybody else commented. Shannon is right. What they do in that space is completely different from what any of us could imagine. You know what I'm saying? Would I let somebody grab my boot thing? Absolutely, positively not. But you gotta remember, this is I don't want to say it's government, but this is IC. And he's built his brand on pimping and hoeing. He's built his whole brand on pimping and hoeing. If you go back and watch Pimps Up, Hoes Down, he's on there at the Players Ball talking to pimping. If you listen to Ron Pays, if you listen to Power, the album I just held up, this is the mother of his oldest son. You forgot about that, Shan? You forgot about Darlene?
Huh? Man, I'm trying to get flagged, man. Put that down.
You forgot about Darlene Ortega? Huh? Right? So he's on brand with letting Neo do that. Right? And I know this is the icebreaker, JR, but I'm just saying, Ice-T is on brand. For most dudes, like, would we allow that? Absolutely not, man. And I think regardless, and I think most of us are, blue collar, and even for those of us that are white collar workers, if there's a, if I was a CPA or CFP or whatever, you know what I'm saying? If I was a C-level suite executive, am I allowing the CEO of the company to grab my wife? Like, nah, fam. Nah. But for the brand that he's built and for the time that he's been on, is what it is.
Yeah, but that's the reason why niggas ain't giving him no real flack. We looking at Neo like Nick, bro.
No, you introduced that, and I agree with you on that one.
I guarantee I probably speak for most when I say, Neo, the audacity of you, bro, to even ask another man, regardless of what brand that man is on, bro, to even ask him.
Quest, here's what I would push back on, Quest. Okay, so Neo and Ice-T is in that space. Ice-T presented her. Now, Ice-T comes from the pimping and the hoeing. He presented her as product that I could feel. So would Neo do the same? Now, Neo has wrote for Beyonce, been in the same space as Beyonce, recorded with Beyonce. Would Neo say the same thing to Beyonce? Would he ask Jay-Z, hey, can I grab that? Absolutely not. You know that to be a fact.
You don't know what that man asked if he asked this man. But how you a married pimp? That shit ain't even in the game.
Now, wait. No. Hold on. We can't conflate. Now, listen, wait.
And pimps marry the bottom bitch all the time. That's
right. Hold on.
They out the game.
Confuse things because Ice-T ain't said he been the pimping since Law and Order. He ain't said that. But what he has come in the game as presenting, and we only know Ice-T to present two females, Darlene and Coco, right? And how he's presented them as product. Ice-T ain't claimed to be the pimping since Law and
6
Order.
in the morning, police at my door.
Pressure D to squeaking across the bath. Stop playing with me, Shan. Stop doing that. But you understand what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just trying to say, to Shan's point, in that world, that's one thing. In our world, it's something different. And I guarantee you, because I know the politics and business of that world, Neo wouldn't dare fix his mouth or face to say to Jay-Z, can I grab Beyonce ass?
You can't say that.
I could.
Even though he might want
to say that. I hear you. I'm okay.
We gotta agree to disagree on this one, bro.
Let me ask you, but I'm just telling you. Okay, listen, we can disagree on it, and I'm cool with that. I know y'all finna tell me everybody is bold enough and we don't know, and this, that, and third, and anybody can say whatever to anybody. I hear you.
He said he was drinking. He said had been drinking a little bit. He used that as the excuse of why he did it.
Also know that T-Pain spilled the drink on Beyonce too. I know that too.
Right? Yeah, that got to do with grabbing Beyonce booty.
Correct. If you look at T-Pain's explanation and how he grovel about it to this day, right? Listen, here's my point. There's a hierarchy of things, right? There's a hierarchy. At that time, Neo is saying, can I grab Coco's ass? He's higher up than Ice-T at that point. And he felt comfortable enough because of how Ice-T presented Coco. So I hear y'all. I hear you.
I was kind of with you there.
Go ahead, my bad.
I was kind of with you there, Rilla, but I guess I'm thinking about it the other way. You say he's higher up on a hierarchy. And so what I'm thinking is you got Ice-T, he's 64, he's an OG in the game at this point, right? And then you got Neo, who's 42, almost coming to him like a fan. When I heard Neo speak, it wasn't like, to me, I didn't see as much audacity as I seen someone who's like, I dream of touching Coco's. You almost look like his son. You know what I'm saying? Like a junior, like somebody who is, man, I idolize you, right? So for me, I'm thinking, is he boosting Ice-T's ego when he says this? Because I don't even think in that interaction, Ice-T even sees him as a threat.
No, and I don't want to get into a world. What I'm saying is, who's hottest right now?
Either one of them niggas.
like, dude, like, why? Let's say all of that is accurate, right? Like, it's their relationship, right? Ice-T can do whatever he wants with his wife. It's their relationship, right? We can look at it like that, right? And Neo feels comfortable enough to ask, right? That's a true statement. However, it's a private event, so why go public?
Hey, I
agree with that part.
I'm gonna tell you why they went public. Because shout out to that nigga Nori, bro. he be getting it up out of him, bro. That nigga, hey, he put drinks on the table and he start asking them industry questions. These niggas got to divulge. They have to. He be getting up out of them, bro.
And not to mention, remember, Neo's going through a divorce right now. Finally, you know, so his wife, him and his wife, they've been divorcing for 3 years, on and off. They were saw back together again, and now the wife just announced, like, fuck it, this shit ain't gonna work. So now Neo's on the chitlin circuit again. I don't know if he got an album coming out. You know, I don't know if he got if he's trying to win some masculinity points and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he about to lose his wife.
The exploits of Neo all of a sudden and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here.
Exactly. You never know, man. I'm telling you guys, these publicists out here, they sit around and they create shit. And they sit around and say, okay, I gotta get my client, in order for job retention, I gotta get my client back in the fucking headlines. And I don't know, you know what? Neo, when you go on Drink Champs, out of the blue, start talking about ice. For all you can give it to Nori, but also you can say, you know what? Tell that story live, because because that's gonna run, and I'm gonna run that motherfucker through all the people that needs to. So you never really know, man. It's really a trip. Hollywood is really a trip, and it's a drug, man. The popularity is a drug. I know stars that hire paparazzi. They hire them, they pay them to follow them around and get candid shots as if they just got out of a fucking limousine and going into Nobu or some shit like that. And then behind the fucking in the alley, they slide them a couple $100 and say, thanks. Can you get that over to Getty Images? It's a trip, man. So you never know why somebody does and says what they say in the celebrity world. Just know that it ain't regular.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, just tuning in, welcome to King Talk. Make sure you guys get them likes up. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Chat Ninjas, get the likes up while I be in your bushes. Don't play with me.
All right, Rick, we got some super chats.
I got you. Derek T, $4.99. Shout out to everybody. The whole Lapeef Network is down to earth. I'm not missing you. We read that one already. Next up.
Oh, we did.
Yeah. That was the one lingering.
This one right here, my bad.
Island Gal Q, another $5. Go ahead, big money. Wait, so y'all only heard me, Rilla, and JR? That's perfect. Ha ha ha. Playing OB, you was missed, Ricky. Well, thank you, Miss B. Question JR looked great. I love Tuesdays, and yes, I purchased the live stream to # King Talk. Go ahead, sis. Bo's days of peace. People aren't complicated. True masculinity is death and flesh and is indebted to serve the feminine. True femininity is life and flesh and must submit to balancing the voids created by the masculine. Okay. Another $10. Masculinity unchecked leads to war, genocide, and slavery. Unburdened femininity supports all lives, resulting in overpopulation or depopulation. Peace exists in the balance. Baby Zaddy, BZ. Yeah, we're going to stop with your name. $5. Man, that's Hollywood. I'm sure OG Shannon got more wilder stories than that. Salute, Kings. Appreciate you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Alan Gal, can a woman grab y'all wife's booty respectively? No, I check chicks that try to do that shit.
Yeah, for real.
The truth is, it's a lot of y'all undercover carpet munchers and shit, but nobody want to talk about that. Doug Will, $5. Is Darlene OG Ortiz? Get the legend name right, Rilla. And that's a second. She got doubled up. So can a wife grab y'all butt respectfully? Real question. No.
Nigga, no. Why is you asking goofy questions? We appreciate the super chat though, bearded lady.
No, that's not a goofy question.
Hey, let me see.
Because that's, you know what, that's along the lines of, well, would you bring a third person into the bedroom? A woman. It's like you and your wife, y'all been fucking for 15 years, and then y'all get to the point where, you know what, y'all go to Vegas and you see this little cutie, and you tell your wife, go pull that, bring it to the room, and
no,
you guys
sir.
are staying at the fucking MGM.
No, sir.
It's not a wild question and shit.
No, sir. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I look at lesbians like the ops, bro. I treat them like dudes because they want your girl the same way a man wants your girl. I check them. What's up, homie? You know what I'm saying? You in that role? What's popping? Yeah. We batting on the same team.
For real.
Don't play with y'all.
Don't play with me. Hey, some of y'all, I don't know what the actual term is for it, but the more masculine of the lesbians, y'all catch these hands too. Don't play with me. Especially about my old lady, bro. Don't play with me, bro.
They the ops, bro. Like that shit kill me. How like, man, I got stories for days, bro. Days. You know what I'm saying about that sneaky sly girl shit. You know what I'm saying? Girls, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Especially when you have one of look. Y'all better watch y'all girls that got that one girlfriend that's around no matter what, bro. Y'all better start watching them. Hey, I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all. Slip up next thing you know.
We was sipping wine.
Bruh.
It's happened. Wait, Rick, it just happened.
Bruh. Right. And then because they're a female, they want you to ride off like it's okay and shit. Oh, it was nah, bruh. You the ops, bro. You the ops. Telling y'all.
All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and move on. Let me go ahead and play this next clip.
Freakiest thing you ever did in your life?
I f***ed the guy and his mom.
What? His stepmom?
No, his like birth mother, and she sucked his like. Yeah.
How was that?
It was great. Once he looked at her and told her, "Yo, come do what you do best," it was downhill from there.
Wait, he told his mom, "Come do what you do best," and
come do what you do best. She started sucking his, and then at one point they looked at me and he was like, "Come suck this," and I was like, "Why obliged?"
Sucked his too.
Just sucked his too. We both sucked his
together.
That is one
they,
big happy family.
I like that for you. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people.
Hold on, Rick. I should have played that one. I
cannot make this shit up.
Yeah, I didn't know it was that.
Hey, long live the great. You hear me? God bless the dead.
I got thrown off that one, man. I didn't even watch it. It's my first time really watching that too. I have one of those moments I had last time.
Yo, the chat going crazy.
Yo, chat ninjas is going retarded.
At this point, I don't know what was worse. Was it last week?
The chat going crazy. But what if she ain't lying though, y'all?
Hey,
what if she ain't lying though?
Nah, but before we even start picking that apart, nigga, I will say her pepper grinder method, yeah, it was on par. Her pepper grinder looked official. I'm not gonna.
Let's discuss.
I was thinking the same thing. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hold on. Before we do that, my guy Calvin told a joke, and I don't know if it's just for the sake of the joke, but he was saying guys don't like that. It's kind of like a rug burn type of thing.
Indian
burn. Just real quick for the ladies, because I don't know how it came off to the ladies that was at the live, or if you was watching via live stream, but do the guys like that?
I don't agree with the comedian when he said that. I was like, oh, I didn't agree with. I mean, I understand where he's coming from, but shit, you could pepper grind my shit all day long because it ain't supposed to be dry when it's pepper grinded. That's supposed to be slick, sloppy, and drenching wet.
Yes.
When it's pepper grinded, he was making it seem like a motherfucker just got your dick got out the oven. I'm like, oh yeah, I ain't experiencing that. So when it was a funny joke and I laughed, but I was like, I don't identify with what he talking about.
Nah,
you can double hand me anytime, ladies, anytime.
All right, well, go ahead and start breaking it down, Ricky. I think Shannon answered for them.
Yeah. On this situation, right? I want people to understand how close these things are to happening in real life. With mother sons, with son husbands, right? Now I had made I don't know if y'all remember this, but one of the first King Talks we had, right? When they was talking about the I don't want to say this wrong, right? When I was like, okay, when it was with Jada, right? When it was with Jada, and I made the reference to about how when R. Kelly was little and they was messing with him and how these ladies be predators out here exalting their sons up to, man level, right? My son's so handsome, he's so sexy. Then you got her girlfriends around, right? Ooh, he's so pretty, he's so cute, he's so sexy. Right? Think about the mentality a woman has to have when they exalt their son, right? Their son, their child, right? To the role of son husband. Right? And ladies don't think about this because mama's always perfect, right? Mama's always right. That's dad. That's mama's little. That's my little man. Right? It's that far away from happening.
A little closer than that. There we go, right there.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all, if you have to understand how the mind works. You know what I mean? You have to understand how the mind works and what happens when pressure hits and certain situations hit, and it's only you and that child. It's only you and your son, or only you and your daughter. And y'all have these unhealthy relationships. But that's why I keep telling y'all, the first woman to break their son's heart is his mother. But that's a conversation don't nobody want to have.
All right. Anybody else? Home with dad? Rio? How they been on mute?
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's really nothing to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would she expose herself like that? This attention grabbing society is really baffling, that she would want people to know that she did such an act and then be proud of it, and then the idiot and that says I'm proud of you for that. What are you talking about, bro? Why are you proud that she did such an act with a son and his mother? Like this, it's not much to really say. It's just really sickening. But you know, people chasing cloud all the time, even if it's real or fake. She's chasing.
And before, I'm sorry, guys. And Trill, I remember y'all did the clip with the stepfather, right? Asking the son to get out. And basically the mama had put the son over the man that was in the house taking care of the bills and everything. And y'all think stuff like this not possible? Wrong one. This shit happens every day. But this the part of society, this the part of our supposedly culture that don't nobody want to address. Right? But y'all vilify R. Kelly to the days as long as the day is long.
Whoa. You know what's up with your bounds now, sir. You got to pack it up now, sir. R. Kelly is the devil. He is the poster child for everything that is wrong with society. He is a pedophile, a hemophile, a necrophiliac, and all of those things. So you didn't overstep your bounds, sir.
What are you talking about?
I think that's his point. So is the mothers. I'm doing a whole show on this. There was a Greek king named Oedipus. There's a Greek king named Oedipus who killed his dad to marry his mom. So this goes beyond like what this woman in this clip is talking about, sexual. This is deeper than just incest, right? You know, incest is just marrying or having sexual relations with family members once removed, not twice removed, right? Once removed. So a cousin, shit like that, your uncle or whatever. But when it comes to mother and father, it's kind of deeper than incest. So, and they call, I forget the name, it's Oedipus, but Oedipus was this Greek king. And is that what it was? Yeah.
Oedipus complex.
Yeah. So Oedipus, and I'm doing it in the son husband thing. When Ricky says it's this far away, and see, that's why we're having these conversations these days, ladies and gentlemen, about relationships between men and women and what's falling apart. And why are women so hell-bent on having children and not having a husband? And these sons growing up and this private, see, because the boys, they're victims. The daughters, they're victims. They don't know any better. Your child will do what the fuck you tell them to do. Every parent knows that your child, especially from birth, growing up with you, will do what you tell them to do. And unfortunately, even though it may feel weird for them, they'll do it sexually. And so you get now where women can't get men are ignoring them. You got a lot of baby mamas out there. They're building these combines of women that's just living with each other. And they got that son who wants his mother to be happy. Like Ricky said, mom can't do no wrong. And so this woman described this as if, like do what you do best, meaning this is what they've been doing. You're new. What's new in the relationship with this woman was talking about is that she was involved. What the mom and the son have been doing, they've been doing that for quite a long time. So, I can't wait. Now I'm gonna have to move that show up earlier and bring Ricky on because it's a show we talk. Son husbands and the problems that it can in the Oedipus complex. Thank you for that. That's happening a lot where there's 70% of households that's being raised where just a mother and child. Is it really a wholesome environment for that child? Dare us even question it, right? Because remember, we wasn't supposed to question women for years. Now we got interviews on the street telling the truth.
All right, there you have it. You guys just tuning in. Welcome to King Talk. Make sure you guys get them likes up. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I don't think we got any. Got a couple super chats.
This guy again, BZ. Why y'all messing with my name? First Trill. Now are you Ricky? Yes, sir. Island Gal Cute. She said that's nasty. Why she got to be black? That's some white folks ish. Incest, SMH. Well, let's be honest. She didn't say what color the couple was. Right.
Let's also be honest. But Ricky, let's also be honest. Antoine Fisher has a story. R. Kelly has a story. There's a bunch of stories.
It's a one-way conversation. That's my problem.
I hear you.
Chemo 199. That's some Game of Thrones activity, man. Facts.
Yeah, there you go. All right, y'all hit that like button. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's go ahead and get to the meat because we know the ladies like the meat. Ladies like the meat. I should have did the owl for that one for the ladies in the chat. But let's talk about the red pill community, man. There's a lot of people that are coming into the space, and a lot of men and women coming into the space, and they just trying to get educated, trying to figure out what's going on, what's all the fuss about this red pill talk. So let me get a couple of gentlemen just to break down what the red community is. Who's the experts here?
Shan.
So a lot of people get a lot of things mixed up when it comes to definitions. Blue pill, red pill, black pill, pink pill. SYSBM. Save yourself, black men. MGTOW. Men going their own way. MGTOW. So the red pill and the blue pill is the base of it all, right? And they have purple pill, gold pill, silver pill, right? I might have to do an extension on explaining that later. But the baseline is red pill, blue pill. Blue pill, and a lot of people get it mixed up. Red pill people who hate women. No, that's not it. Red pill wants men to beat women. No, that's not. It's none of that. It's a basic concept. Blue is stay in the matrix. Red is wake up. That's all it is. The baseline of the red pill is truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, whether you like it or not. If you are living in the matrix, where it's a construct built by machines, making you think what is real, which is really not, would you like to continue living there because life is good for you? Then take the blue pill. The blue pill means that you are going to be plugged in, and everything that you eat, the food, the steak that you bite, the drinks that you drink, the sex, everything is lovely and wonderful. And you don't know anything about the reality of the world. The red pill is we live in Zion, 1,000 feet underground. We've been fighting these machines that's been trying to kill us, and life is hard. Food is nasty. We eat slop, and we're running from machines and programs. But this is the reality of the world. When you juxtapose that to relationships, are you a happy guy with your wife? Are you happy with your girlfriend, and you cool with what's really going on, and you're okay with everything that you think is good? Then continue taking the blue pill. Would you like to know the nature of a man or the nature of a woman, particularly because your woman could be red pill? Would you like to wake up to the reality of what's real? Do you want to know the truth and how women think? Do you want to know the truth and where you stand when it comes to women? Do you want to know have you red pilled yourself? Do you look in the mirror and realize that you are broke, stanking, and fat, fellas? Ladies, do you realize that you are an asshole and that you take no accountability for anything, and that you need therapy because you were ruined, your childhood was ruined? The red pill baseline is about truth. And those who take the red pill is saying, I want to get out of the construct and I want to get out of the matrix and I want to know the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And I'll deal with my life based on reality. That is what red pill means. So for those of us that take the red pill, know that this is the truth about women. This is the truth about men. This is the truth about relationships, about marriage. This is the truth about government. This is the truth about America. And I'll deal with it, at face value. People that still want to take the blue pill is kind of like, I don't want to hear none of that shit. I'm happy over here. I'm happy. I don't want to hear nothing about the truth because that's going to upset me, and I don't want to be upset. It's very hard to swallow a red pill.
Got you. I appreciate that. I don't think nobody else had to go behind Shane on that because I think he broke it down in its entirety. Do you guys think that these labels, right, are actually necessary? Does anybody that disagree with it?
I just think they're identifiers. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I honestly believe there's a lot of I said this before, unspoken knowns. You know what I mean? It's good to put a name to it so that way everyone can be able to relate to it once they understand the definitions.
Okay. All right. I want to, because I'm going to circle back with some other questions, but let's talk about female nature a little bit here. Humble Dad, I want you to kind of get into this too, and Rio, Drill. Female nature. What are you guys' perspective about it? Do you think it's a thing? Do females have this base, so to speak?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, they're nurturers by nature. They are to take care of the household. They were, if you come from a biblical perspective, they were created to help their husband. That's the nature of women. It doesn't mean that they are less than. It just means that they are helpers. And so the nature of a woman, pretty simple, is they are to help their husband get to, or help that man get to his plan. Simple and plain for me.
All right.
Real.
Go ahead.
Man, if I'm gonna keep it a buck, if you break it down to the essence, right? I mean, talking about their bare bones, it's for them to survive. I think if you're really being honest, right? If you're really being honest, everything a woman's motivated is for her survival and to pass on to the next, right? For her children, right? So it's almost like it's kind of a selfish love if you think about it. You know what I mean? It's like a selfish love, right? I love you for what they really love you for what you able to provide. Now they'll respect you. You know what I mean? That's something you have to, build into, and let's be honest. You have to prove that you're worthy of respect from them, right? But deep down, it's really about survival. They want to be with a man that they know that's going to help them survive this world. Right. Again, when we was on Trill, we was on Crew Seasons podcast, right? And we broke down how, why women gotta dress sexy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I want to be sexy for me. No, you do that because if you sexy enough, right? And you go out, and if you feel your man ain't up to par, maybe the man that's up to par might see you, right? So you can latch on to him or catch his eye and move on if the situation permits. Y'all know what I mean? Right? It's all about their survival at the end of the day. right?
But Ricky, I think honestly, I think we're in such a civilized world, and women are so entitled, bro. They ain't thinking about survival, and it's clear, even at the live show. Somehow the question came up on somebody's platform about why do women do what they do or who they get dressed for and this, that, and the third. And it came back that they get dressed for them.
No, they don't. That's a lie. That's the lie they tell you to keep your eye away from
That's
what's
why they
really
tell
going
each other.
on. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's why I tell y'all, man, most women are liars because y'all entire belief system is based off a lie. So how can you know what the truth is? Right? Y'all dress for another man. You say you with your man. You saying you want to look good for your man. That's a goddamn lie. Your man don't. How many of y'all really care? You know what your girl look like naked, bro. Let's keep it a buck.
But ain't none of them say they do that shit for they guy. When we asked them on the panel,
but they don't do it. They don't do it for you though. They do it for the next one.
But Quest, when we was out at Bermuda, how many of them was dressed for you? Not you, but for the single men that were there versus like, girl, oh, you look good in that outfit.
Yeah, I don't think any of them, and this is just me, and I could be wrong. I don't think any of them are dressed for dudes. I think they all dress for other women, the acknowledgement of other women. Because we said on the panel at the live show, like, fellas don't care about X, Y, Z, but y'all continue to do it anyway. So who y'all doing it for? They lie and say themselves, but in actuality, I think it's just for other women. They ain't doing it for us.
But the truth is, they not dating other women. If she's not a lesbian, if she's not attracted to a girl, she's not dating other women. So we gotta say that's a lie.
I'm not saying it's true. I'm telling you what they say.
And look, and listen to what I'm saying, y'all. This ain't saying, I'm not saying that your girl is out there actively looking. I'm just saying at the base of their nature, that's really what it is, right? We're civilized, so we all understand that you got to move a certain way. You should respect your girl should respect you, right? But I'm saying at the very bottom of it, the very nature of it, that's what it is. Right? Your girl has trained herself, right? Your girl has trained herself because like we all know, your girl get hit on maybe 4 or 5 times a day, right? 4 or 5 times a day. And because they got you at home, right? They understand, hey, Trill the good one. I'm not going to blow this for something I don't know. Right? But you still doing it for a reason.
Look, it's just that. All right. So when a woman goes out there and gets this fucking wig that's not synthetic, because they know other hoes gonna look at that and be like, oh, that's synthetic. Get that Barbie doll shit out of here. No, it needs to be original, whatever fucking weave from India, da 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 da. It need to be real, da 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 da. We don't even know what the fuck that is, dog. We don't know. That's why I'm saying they doing this shit for other women. The lashes, oh, those ain't mink or whatever the fuck. That ain't this and ain't that. That's for other women. That ain't for us. That's for acknowledgement from other women. Same thing with these purses. A lot of times niggas don't even know about all this extra shit. They doing that for the acknowledgement of other women, bruh. I don't agree that they doing this shit for themselves. I think they doing it for the acknowledgement of other women.
I don't think they do. I don't think they doing it for the attention. Man, I'm just telling you based on conversations that I have and what I've seen this weekend. I think the paradigm has shifted and they doing it for each other. They don't give a fuck. They have thoroughly convinced themselves that they don't give a fuck about no nigga. They don't give a fuck about what you think, what I think, who gonna check me, boo, all this other stuff. I get my own bag. And if you won't do the job, I got a rose. Is that what it's called? The rose thing.
Yeah.
And they get another female.
Yeah.
And they can get another female to lickety split. So Quest, even when we was out and we were seeing provocative outfits, like it was dudes that was like, oh, okay, admire the landscape and keep it moving, right? The attention wasn't on some of these outfits that I saw this weekend. It wasn't for dudes to have eyeballs glued to them like they Jessica Rabbit. It was for the other. Oh, you's a bad bitch, man. You a bad bitch. You did that, bitch. Yes, girl. That's what they was on.
Yeah, like, because if it was for dudes, when a dude walks up to you and asks you about your math, you know what I'm saying? You ain't over here. Sorry.
Nigga, wait, Quest.
That's
If it was asking you to dance. If it was for a dude and we at a club and you wearing that and the dude asks you to dance, you would dance.
Or just ask you for any type of attention, you will give it to him.
Yes, correct.
You know what I'm saying? But that ain't what the fuck happens out here in the world today. It just ain't. When you go to the clubs, it's not happening. That's not how like people are moving. It's just not. All right. They are looking for the attention of other fucking women. Now, when men dress the part, one, we know that we are representing our wives, right? We don't want to be out here looking bummy or nothing crazy. Like when I showed up, even my wife wasn't even at the first show. I know I'm a representation of my wife, right? I know when I'm stepping out, I want my wife to be like, hey, my husband, goddamn, that's my husband right there. Bop, 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 bop. You know what I'm saying? That on top of, I know me, I need to do this shit for me. But you think that I'm not thinking about my wife when I step out here into the fucking world? Yeah, no, I am. It's me first, but it's definitely on how my wife is being represented out here as well. That's my fucking queen, period. That's just how I move. But I don't think the ladies move like that.
Yeah, I think it's a situation where it's both, if I'm gonna be honest. I think women want attention from the men that they actually like, and they want to stun on other women. It's just like us. When we really put that shit on, that designer, that this, that, you know what I'm saying? And we could be, I ain't talking about men in the same relationship. I'm talking about just like single men in general. Yeah, I mean, we putting that shit on to get attention. But if a chick walk up to us and approach us that we feel like is beneath us, we're gonna be like, damn, you got the audacity? Really? You don't see me? You know what I'm saying? But if the right chick walk up to him, then he gonna entertain it. But it's also to stun on other niggas too. That's why we're gonna pull up in that car and turn the music up loud and leave the door open while we giving the keys to valet. Oh shit, my bad, I forgot to cut it down. Shit like that. It's like we want to stun on same sex, but we want to attract the people that we like from the opposite sex. So that's what I think it is. But I also think women have a inflated view of the type of man that they deserve. So that's why they treat most dudes like y'all talking about. Dude come up, try to get a dance. He like, hell no, I can't come in and dance with you. But if, Michael B. Jordan walk up for that dance, she gonna give him a totally different response because she feels like that's what her level is. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's more so what it is. But in terms of like female nature in general, I think I don't necessarily believe in that. I believe in programming. I think people are gonna do what's best for their survival given the circumstance. So it's like we like to talk about history all the time, men as gatherers and hunters and protectors and all of that. Sure, but that comes from, the caveman days in terms of where those roles were developed at. Yeah, because that's what was necessary. Men are the hunters and gatherers because a woman is back then 130 pounds, 120 pounds. She ain't gonna be able to tackle no damn lion or no sheep to horse for us to come cook. So yeah, of course, like men have to go out and do that because that's what's most convenient for the union. But I think now, which is why a lot of women are just bucking against that system so much, is because we are not in those circumstances anymore. People are gonna do what's convenient for them, given the environment. So back then, what was convenient for them was to be housewives because it's dangerous outside. I could literally die outside trying to go out here and gather food and work and different shit like that. And especially back in them days, working steel mills and coal mines and working on trains and shit like that. Like women not built for that. But now, they can work and make the same amount of money as a man sitting in the office. So it's going to be way more, incentive for them to go out and do it. So again, I think circumstances play a big role in that. But I'm more of like nurture versus nature. That's what my mindset is. I think if you program people to be a certain way, in terms of how their upbringing is. I feel like that's the way that they're gonna go. Aside from like sexual partners and things like that, but I'm talking about just like roles, gender roles, like what I value in general. People are programmed to value a certain thing. That's why we get to talking about, the dad being in the house is so important. True, because the dad provides that stability. The dad provides that, okay, we not reacting on emotion. Okay, we not making decisions based on what's immediately in front of our face. We looking down the line to make decisions, right? That's programming. But you also have dudes that grow up in a house with no dad, you know what I'm saying? Or like no male influence in general. And he's very emotional. And he'll fly off the handle and he'll risk it all, you know what I'm saying, for his pride or his ego or whatever the case may be. But again, he was programmed to do that because he grew up around women. You know what I'm saying? So like that's how I view it. Like same with, women in terms of them being domestic. If she didn't have her mama wasn't domestic, grandma might not have been in her life, aunties wasn't domestic, they was all corporate and working and going to get it. Despite the fact that we'll say that, hey, a woman's nature is to is to be nurturers and shit like that. She won't have a nurturing bone in her body. That's why, like most women, but aside from kids, because I think that's a different ordeal. That's just like us. Like we wouldn't be considered nurturers, but we all have kids and we very goddamn attentive and very, adept to what's going on. And I'm changing that diaper and I'm, whispering in her ears. I'm humming. I'm singing to my shit like shit I would never fucking do. And nobody told me to do it, but it's just, I feel like I have a sense of purpose in terms of protecting my child. But in terms of how I interact with a peer, I think that's more so with programming. And a lot of women, that's why they make terrible wives at first, because they don't even know how to fucking be a wife. They want to get married, sure, but that's what they get validated for doing. But they'll get in that situation and be just as fucking clueless as the man trying to reprogram himself from chasing hoes because she didn't have nobody to teach her how to be a wife. She wasn't programmed to be that way. She was programmed to go out there and work. So she feels like that's what her value is. That's why you got women, when you say, okay, what do you bring to the table? What shit? I got 2 degrees. I make $200,000. I drive this car. I got this house. I got this. I got that. Why is she saying that? Because every woman that she's seen grow up around her programming, her environment made her value those things. Now, if she'd have grew up in an old school type of environment, then she would, hey, I'm a nurturer. I'm a great mother. I take care of the crib. I'm a helpmate to my man. Like that's what she would say, because that's what would be encouraged. So again, just to sum it up, man, I don't necessarily believe in a woman's nature or a man's nature for that matter. There's plenty of niggas out here right now that couldn't defend their family if you gave them $1 million to do it.
Nope.
They just not cut like that. But as men, we supposed to be protectors and things like that. And plenty of men have wives. Half of them niggas cannot protect their wives if it came down to it, unless you go get a gun or something like that. And even then, I've seen niggas freeze up, but that's another conversation. So again, I think nurturing has way more to do with it than nature, in summary.
You said that motherfucker be running right on the side of her. What you got on this, Rio?
Man, I think Trill just cooked it, honestly. And if we flush out nurture just in general, to care for and encourage the growth or development of, right? And if that is what a traditional woman is naturally, then ultimately she cares about the condition that you're in, her family, and aspires to help you be in better condition by her being there, right? And I think nowadays, that's not just women anymore. I think that's many of us men too, right? I think everybody is learning to be the jack of all trades, right? Now, granted, the protection piece, yeah, that's still our pocket, without a doubt, right? But we got women who are earners married to men who are earners. You have men who too care about the condition of our families and want them to be better off by us being there, right? And we'll do it whatever it takes. My kids, man, from babies on, whatever it requires, right? If I got to rock them to sleep, if I got to change diapers, I'm going to keep it 1,000. Sometimes I can call my daughter better than mom. There's some things that happen at birth. There's a connection, and we're there. We're the first ones. The doctor, my hands are the first to touch the child as it comes out the womb. You see what I'm saying? So there's nothing. And so this is also, it's a slippery slope, because this is where I got to be careful, because I don't want women to feel like we are so self-reliant that we can fill all of their pocket either, right? I think we've learned to do more. We are required to do more. We need to do more in way of home, right? But at the same token, if we begin to, man, we cook so damn good, we can outcook her. Or we clean so damn good, we can out clean her ass. You know what I'm saying? We start requiring sex less. If we start steering our dreams and our aspirations, then we're gonna have a problem, because then we're gonna have a woman who doesn't know really where she fits in to your life. She won't know her place. And so then you can't be surprised when she gets out of pocket. So we got to find that balance in the world that we're living in today, because we want, man, women want that traditional man, and men want that traditionally, that woman has that innate ability to nurture, and she doesn't know how to not. And that's not what we're seeing today. We got a serious problem, right? So we got to figure out how we're going to calibrate and how we are going to learn to operate in our roles, but still adapt to the way that we have to live now. For the men who say, I got to bring my woman home and out of the workforce, I'm not knocking you. Man, if you can find a way to do that, man, be in power. Absolutely. And then just make sure that she's prepared for what's to come, because it's not just sitting on the couch. You know what I mean? Now it's your nurturing abilities. The spotlight is on you now. It's on you. So what wasn't taught to you by mother, who wasn't taught to you by grandmother, which you didn't learn how to do when you were being brought up, groomed, so to speak, man, it's going to expose those weaknesses. So we got to be prepared to get in position, because if not, we'll get in it and drop the ball. There's a whole lot of issues. I'm going to pass the mic, but there's a whole lot we got to think about. So when we say female nature, man, it's not cut and dry. It's really not simple here in 2022.
And I got a question, and this just sparked something in my head. So, Trill, you said that programming can override nature. Is that what you're saying in a nutshell?
More times than not, yep.
So, looking at that on a grand scale, right? We live currently in a Western society, right, where people are being programmed to go against their nature, correct? Just a point.
Correct.
I'm going to put this out here real quick. For women, their value is exterior. For men, they have to build their value. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
I agree 100%, man.
That's
true. I tell people, if people ask about the wall, women hit the wall. What about men? Men are born at the wall. We got to climb out of it from early age. Men are born at the wall. We have to build our value from the very onset to become something for somebody to want us. Women typically are born with it, and they just got to maintain it. All you have to do is maintain it, and you can maintain it as long as you can, and you're good to go. If you start letting off and you stop giving a damn, here come that wall. That's a fact.
I mean, I think it's been proven that women are born with a certain value and men have to build up their value. I think that's been proven. I mean, at the end of the day, your girl love you, but she with you because what you can provide for her. You can provide for her, you can protect for her, you can do what you need to do to keep her, with you. So they're there for you for certain resources, whether y'all want to call them or not. Your time, your energy, your life, it's your resource, right? So you have to build that up. No man is, some men are born with it, you know what I'm saying? But those are the Rockefellers, Bill Gates kids, things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? They already got that stuff and those resources in pocket. Well, most normal guys, we got to build it from the ground up, right? And the better you do, the better your options are going to be in life and in networking, right? Circles, you name it. Right? Where a woman, you know, she got a vagina, bro. Somebody going, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, bro. You know what I'm saying? All she got to do is put herself in the right room. Right? I think that's evident.
Yeah, I would agree. I would say they value not in their exterior, it's between their legs. It's just like going what Ricky just said. That's a fact. Like women have the greatest gift on earth, the most influential gift on earth. It's just what it is. Even more influential than money, more influential than power. It is power. It equates to power, but it's more influential than anything else. Sex. We've literally seen kingdoms destroyed over it. We've seen countries go to war over it. We see niggas die in the streets every day over it. But it's like the irony is that women have all that power and still don't use it the right way. They don't wield it the right way. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, in terms of men building their value, hell yeah. Unless we born into, you know, a trust fund or some shit like that. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't know nobody that was born into no trust fund. I'm the first person in my family to graduate college. I'm the first person to make six figures. I'm the first to do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So there was no tutelage in that. There was no, hey, yeah, man, just go this way. I got this. Like, and if I didn't do it, I would be on my ass compared to a woman on the opposite end. If you have an attractive woman and she has no place to stay, no car, no income, no nothing, she can still elevate herself if she put herself in the right circumstance. Men, not so much. Our value comes from what we can provide. Period. Doesn't matter how good we look. None of that. If you broke, now don't get me wrong. Now you still gonna be the smash woman if you broke and you look good. But in terms of like, you know, having a long-term relationship and marriage and shit like that, like women are not rolling the dice on no man like that in terms of long-term. They gonna give you that ass in the short term, sure, but eventually it's gonna tap into her because her values are gonna change. Eventually, looks ain't gonna be as important to her as she get older. It's gonna be more so, what is my lifestyle like? I can only take one trip every 5 years. This shit ain't gonna work. When we pay our bills, we got $600 left over for the month. This shit ain't gonna work. So now it's okay. What can you provide? And if you can't, you will be left for a man who can provide. So, in terms of that statement, that's the only adjustment I would make. Women value not in the exterior. It's what's in between their legs. The rest of it, I agree with.
So that's why I doubled down on.
I think froze up. Chat Ninja, you there?
That nigga froze like a photo.
Yeah. All right, we'll come back to him.
Somebody screenshot that.
I said, my boy look like he's about to get in his bag too now.
Yeah. Double down. See if he come back. I'll keep an eye on it. But yeah. Rio, you want to speak on this? You good?
So I'm just thinking about and I do feel like women have a lot of power in between their legs, right? So with that being said, in marriage, how do you feel they should operate, right? Do you relinquish that power when you're married? Or is it okay for women to essentially give and withhold when they feel it's appropriate in order to leverage that power in order to get their way? And does this happen? I mean, for the married men, have you experienced this, and what are you seeing?
Yeah, man, I think that's a young person thing. I think like when you get married and you actually mature, then you don't use your powers on your loved ones and just in general, but for damn sure not my life partner, you know. But again, just like women can wield that ass and push and pull and, you know, puppet string they man the same way, you know, man can do it as well with money. You literally have dudes that buy chicks bags, and, you know, if she get to acting up, you know what, man, park my car. Or, you know what, give me that bag back.
Yep.
Shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what, we ain't going, you know, I planned on us going to Greece summertime. We ain't going nowhere. We just gonna stay here until you start acting right. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's power on both sides, but in terms of like, do you use it on your spouse or your loved ones, I feel like that's some immature shit. We on the same team. So what good is it me belittling you or diminishing you in any way? I mean, it happens. Sure, I ain't gonna sit there and say it don't, but yeah, it shouldn't be. That's what I'm saying.
Right. It's totally counterproductive to the relationship. Super counterproductive. And it builds spite. And spite built up, I think, is one of the worst things in a relationship. It builds bitterness. It's one of the worst things in a relationship. You know, I can't say I ever had that problem, man. It's just like, I mean, we've always been, when we do have problems, we just address it and get past it. You know what I mean? Address it, get past it. Don't let it sit, because you both grown. Somebody got it. Like I said, the rule in my shit is like, somebody got to be the adult, bro. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to be an adult. And if it's bothering you, say it. You know what I'm saying? And don't wait 3 to 4 weeks so that shit build up. Because y'all know, I mean, I'm not going to say, I just gotta say it. Women, y'all do that shit, right? Y'all let shit slide, and then the reason why y'all snap is not really the reason why y'all snapping. It's some shit from 3 months ago. You know what I mean? Y'all shouldn't do that to y'all partner. If you got a problem with him, just say it. Hey, this is bothering me. Pick your socks up. You know what I mean? Like, it's counterproductive, man. You know what I'm saying? And what Trill said with the material stuff, it's not just that. It's emotional puppet mastering too. You know what I'm saying? And that I keep trying to tell you, that tit for tat don't work. That tit for tat don't work. I'm telling y'all, bro. You on your way downhill if you with that tit for tat. It's all over, bro. Somebody got to be the adult in a relationship.
Yeah, that emotional piece is some real shit, man. Like, especially if you know how women think, it's easy. It's very easy. You know what to say to get her emotional. You know what to say if she getting too distant to pull her back in. Like, and that's why so many, like, you know, women out here that's getting finesse. It's because the women can control a lot of things, but most cannot control their emotions. So if you're a man who knows that, and you're a man that knows women very well, and you can talk good and you can finesse good, you can get over on most women. So what Rick is saying 1,000% true. That's why, you know, we get in an argument, or if our girl do something that she don't like, we know that not speaking to her at all is gonna bring about a different kind of response. Because like, women want to be emotionally expressive and this, that, and we know she do. But I'm not giving you that right now. I'm gonna give your ass cold shoulder. I'm coming in here, I ain't saying nothing, because I want to garner a certain response from you. Men do that all the time. So yeah, Ricky 1,000% right. Emotional manipulation shit might be more prevalent in marriages than material manipulation, if we're gonna keep it real.
Hey, Quest, I know you said you want to double down on something before you froze.
And it's unimportant. Not even that serious. You good?
Man, it was like you about to get in your bag. We was waiting for it, man.
I guess all I was getting ready to say, we was talking about the power of the P like that, right? That's one of the most powerful things on earth, right? And I just kind of want to double down and say, like, that's why I think so. When men are married, they trying to make sure that they right for their wives. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, what makes up they right first for themselves and then for their wives. Yeah, outside of marriage, man, I'm trying to think when I was younger and I was out here in these streets before I was married or anything like that. When I was putting that shit on, I wasn't thinking about niggas. Trill, I'm sorry, bro. I wasn't thinking about trying to stunt on no niggas. I was like, man, look, I'm trying to think about how I'm finna get into this cat later. When you know what? Make sure I put that shit on. Make sure I ain't putting this smell good on for niggas to be smelling me. I'm putting it on for the women. So that's because, once again, it's one of the most important things out there. It's what we all want. We desire it. We have to have it. Like, we rather have that than some of the most important things in the world, or other important things in the world. We'd rather have that over anything. Stability, any of that shit. No, I'd rather have some pussy.
But see,
that's why I put this shit on.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, and I agree with you, but I feel like you forgetting like a key aspect of like the man's mind frames, competition. Like, we value competition damn near just as much as we value that getting ass. So we're gonna be honest. So especially like if you done glowed up a little bit, but even back when we was broke, just think about when we was broke. You know what I'm saying? Like it meant something for me to get them new bread 11s before anybody got them. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't necessarily to impress women because women don't know shit about no Jordans. But it's like I want to walk in school with these bread 11s because I know these other niggas ain't got them or whatever. So I'm gonna stunt off. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do my thing. Or when that new Nietzsche came out, or when that new Tommy came, like I'm trying to get my shit up. So when I get to school, they was like, you know what I'm saying? And look, all niggas know, man. When you got that shit on and you walk in there, like dudes ain't even gotta say nothing to you, bro. It's just that guy go, they look at you, give you that smile, and nod. You know what I'm saying? So that right there is important. I can't say it's more important than ass. So again, you right in that aspect. But I feel like it's very close. Like competition and like ego with men, like that shit is big. So that's my only, thoughts behind why I said it.
I can see, because you're right, because like the bread 11s to us is the same, the equivalent to the motherfucking lashes to them, the minks compared to anything, you know what I'm saying, to the regular synthetic. I don't know what they be having on their face, but yeah, nah, you're right, that would be the equivalent. I can see to that.
It's kind of difficult the more that I think about it, when we think about their power too, because one of the things that we always say, especially when we're single, I can get pussy anywhere. You know what I mean? Like it's only as powerful as it is scarce, so to speak, right? If we're not really feeling you, then we just get it somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10 of the women that we committed to, we didn't commit to them based off of
right. That's what they don't get though. You see what I'm saying? We men, we talking, right? We talking, right? Yeah. That's what they don't get though. Right? Really, that if you really want to put it in a box, that's the real game. Right? For us, not them, but for us, right? The reason you come on, man. Some chicks you just hit just to hit, bro. Right? And she might have some bomb cat, but she ain't the one.
Oh, hell yeah.
You she ain't the one. Right? You won't even give her that part of you that you gave the one. She ain't worthy.
Well, hold on. Let me pause you real quick. Because there's a lot of niggas out here giving A1 rod, the ones that they should not be doing.
No. I'm not talking. Look, man, you got to keep your rod game up to keep your name in these streets. Let's keep it a thing, right? I'm not talking about that, my guy. I'm talking about the part of you don't give nobody else.
All right. Okay. My bad.
Right? And that's the gaff, right? Ladies, that's what y'all should be looking for. Y'all should be looking for that part of him that don't nobody else have. That's how you know if he really about it.
You might say
that's how you know. Otherwise, you just one of them that's there. You feel me?
Go ahead, Rio. Go ahead.
And I don't mean to offend nobody, but for the women who brag on their pussy, I got some good pussy, means nothing. Once we experienced it once, mission accomplished.
Hey, you done hurt a lot of feelings with that shit, just that shit right there.
We got to keep it real though, right? I mean, that's what we do.
That's facts though. Whether they like it or not, that's real. A nigga may double back a couple times, but overall, we don't care like that.
Facts.
I say, bro, after them first 10 times you hit it, everything after that is based on convenience and availability, man. That's called a
right. It's what value do you provide?
Wait, what Trill say after the first 10 times?
Yeah, after the first 10, because I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, one thing's for certain, right? And again, if we up here having grown man barbershop talk, we got to keep it all the way, G. All ass is not created equal. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it real, right? It's certain ones, man. It's certain ones that just have a little more pizzazz. She's just a little more skilled.
A little
Going
more
back to what
silky.
Shan said earlier
A
about the
little more
pepper and
silky. You know what I'm
drenched
saying?
and all that type of shit. It's just
Pepper
certain
grinders.
women, right, that just bring a different kind of toolbox to that bedroom. But just like going back to what Rio said, after you hit it repeatedly and repeatedly and repeatedly, that don't mean it ain't good no more. But it's just that it's not new anymore, right? So that's why I say after those 10 times, because you're definitely gonna double back 10 times if she got that. If she got what were we talking about?
Well,
You know what I'm saying? But everything after that is based on convenience. All right, end of the night, leaving the club, I ain't got nothing set up. Let me hit Old Faithful, or you know.
Hey, let me before I say what I say, let me ask you gentlemen this. Of those of us who have had one night stands, how many of y'all have had a bomb ass one night stand?
Yeah.
Ricky?
Yeah, I had one.
How
you do it? If it was bomb, why was it just one night?
No, I'm just asking.
Because
Y'all
of the
was
chick,
separate
bro.
cities. She
It
was
might not
probably
have been
you
about-
know,
No. I'm saying, okay,
shit.
you hit on. Okay, let me rephrase it this way, Shan. You hit on the first date, like, you know, y'all ain't know each other like that. You ain't get to dig into her mental. It wasn't no emotional connection. You know, y'all just chopping game, and you hit. Boom.
Yeah.
And this shit was bomb.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
The
But it
wild
wasn't a
part
one.
is really real
I'm
quick
on
though,
the
really,
point. Okay. All right,
real
go
quick
ahead.
though. The irony is more times than not, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be very good. And the
It's
reason
new.
is because
It's new.
she know it's a good chance she ain't gonna see you no more.
And
So
it's
she
new.
gonna open the toolbox all the way up and pull
Hey.
out all the tricks because she ain't getting judged. It's gonna be the last time this happens.
I ain't
Let's go
light skinned enough.
all out.
Well, but Quest dark skinned too, so I don't know.
I guess
Maybe
I
ain't
can
light
like
skinned.
Hey, nigga, this ain't the
She
80s.
can
Nigga.
have a Grammy. I still
What
treat
you
her
say? This ain't the 80s.
This ain't the
I still
80s.
treat her ass
Nigga, we
like
in
a
style.
man
What
to
you
me.
talking about?
I'm just saying.
Just need
man,
to
like,
know what that pussy like. So one time is
it's
fine with
more
me.
than that, man. It's more than that, bro. Like, it's
And
more
it's
than
new.
that, man.
No, I'm just asking.
I got a question for the guys. What makes it bad?
What makes sex bad?
Oh no, no.
Hey,
This
man,
is
when the
this
rhythm
is
off,
very.
A pussy.
I think when the rhythm is off.
No,
Nigga,
man.
we don't give a fuck about no rhythm.
What?
I'm
Hold
just
on.
being-
Not with a one night
okay.
stand. Not
I'm
with a one
just
night stand.
hey.
Wait,
Really
hold
making
on.
love. Really
Wait.
be making
You
love.
saying,
JR, that's what I was getting ready to say, Shane. You hit the nail on the head.
Really
hit
want
the
to make
nail on the
love
head.
to
right
her.
there.
She's like, he
wait.
really don't like
I'm
doggy
talking
style.
about.
He
Wait,
want to
wait,
look her in the face.
You wait. You in that thing and you gonna stir like coffee. You gonna stir like coffee. You gonna stir like motherfucking coffee.
Really want to look her in the
thing
eyes.
back. Wait, hold on. Listen to what I'm saying. Y'all not listening. Y'all.
Come
y'all
on,
too
old school. Let me hear this shit. Old school. Come on.
So she throwing it back and she's off rhythm with you and breaking your dick in half. And you saying that don't make it bad?
No, I'm gonna tell her to stop all that extra shit. Lay your ass right here and let me.
She don't control the rhythm. That's
You-
first
No,
and
exactly.
foremost.
You
Right. Hey, Willa,
Nigga,
Willa, if she throwing it back like crazy, this is the shit. That's your cue. Man up. She don't dominate you.
She don't
You know what I'm
control the
saying?
rhythm. What is you talking about?
Really,
She don't control the
really.
rhythm.
You gotta grab.
Okay, you know what? Y'all right.
No.
Y'all right.
All right,
She
chill
there
out,
for the
Rilla.
ride,
Chill out.
baby.
You set that
No,
rhythm, really.
I'm just saying.
She there for the ride, baby. You better.
I got you. You're
grab-
right.
Oh,
They
here's
don't.
Man,
Y'all
shit,
are
you better
right
grab
because
on.
they don't have them.
Ladies.
They don't. You know what? You're right.
Let me talk
Well,
to the ladies real quick.
What
Rilla.
am I thinking? You guys.
Rilla,
are
let
right.
me talk to the ladies real quick. Ladies,
Please do. Yeah. Tell
all
them
that
how y'all
all that
got me.
over the top extra throwing this shit back shit. Niggas don't really like that shit any fucking ways, bro. Doing the most, bro. It's like, nigga, are you in a competition for running this shit? We don't need no fucking help. We don't need no help. Let us clap these cheeks how they supposed to be fucking clapped. We don't need all this extra retarded. Like, ooh, I'm a really niggas don't want all that anyways, bro. Chill.
See, like I'm gonna bang your ass up anyway. It don't even matter what you think you doing. I'm gonna bang your ass up, right? Now I'm gonna keep it a being, bro. Like some of y'all ladies, bro, y'all wide as fuck, bro. I'm just being honest, bro. Like
who capping, Rilla?
For real.
Listen,
for real. It's like
the
throwing
man
a
said
down
what
the
makes
hallway.
it bad. I said when she's off rhythm. You know what y'all went in and said? Well, man,
Yeah,
you
really
supposed to control the rhythm. Like you ain't never had no woman that's off rhythm and you had to put her back in check and put her in a ride. She just subdued to how you was riding.
Really, you want to make love to her? Really, you want to look her in the
You
eye?
missing what I'm?
Hey, really be in there like this here, rubbing your hand through the hair and shit.
I just want to
like
dispel.
Really, you want to look her in the eyes?
I just want to dispel. Right. I just want to dispel the fallacy that women saying, "Oh, all y'all coochie snap back." That's a goddamn lie.
I agree.
That's
That's
a
what
lie.
I said. That's what makes it bad. I'm answering the question.
Hey, to the point, really does have a point. It is bad when they doing the most.
That's what.
You right. We went all the way around the world, and nigga, you right. When they doing all that extra shit, I be like, hey, chill the fuck out.
That is your time to dominate, bro.
Yeah, no.
That is your time to dominate. It ain't. Look, man, it ain't even about what she want. This is what you gonna get.
Wait, what your hand on, Zaddy?
This is what I tell. Like, people be tripping on me, man. I'm just sorry, bro. Like in at the day-to-day basis, right? The day-to-day life, right? You and your girl, right? You have to maintain a standard of manhood, right? Of being a leader, of being the dominant figure. But in the bedroom is where you enforce your dominance. It takes care of a whole lot of problems. I'm telling y'all. If you the man in the streets and the man in the bed, bro, I'm telling y'all, things go a whole lot easier in your life. A whole lot easier in your life. Believe me, if y'all don't want to. I'm just saying, bro, that's your girl. And if you the man that you say you are, your girl gonna be more than happy to give you what you want and how you want it. But you know, I'm just some guy on YouTube.
That nigga
Tell y'all what, man. This what
leave me later on.
Look here, man. This right here is the main thing that like make it bad. And this ain't got nothing to do with skill. It's just wanting to be there and like taking shit personal in terms of you accomplishing your job and pleasing your man. Like for example, right? Like it's certain chicks, right? Like when they giving you head, like they doing it like it's an obligation, like it's a job. Oh, you ain't done yet. Like it's an obligation. And there's certain chicks that's in that bitch looking you dead in your eyes, smiling, laughing, cause she knows she just doing you great. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's about want to. Like you know what I mean? Like it's about want to, bro. Like it's intangibles in terms of like what makes sex bad. Cause you could be, and I equate it to like basketball or something. Like you can have a motherfucker that's skilled all day long. Like you can work on a skill set and different things like that. But you gotta want to be great. Yeah. In terms of like being able to execute within the game. Like, there's plenty of skilled motherfuckers in my hood right now. They ain't never left it, you know what I mean? So again, it's about want to. It's about, you know, dedication to like pleasing that person and actually taking pride in it. Like you ain't giving head for me. You giving head because you like to give head. Those are two totally different type of experiences.
Boy, say that again. That's a whole bar. Say it again. Say it again.
That's a fact, man. You ain't giving head. You ain't giving head for me. You giving head because you enjoying what it is that you doing, bro. Like this is your passion. This is your purpose, pleasing me, pleasing your man. You taking pride in that shit. Like you taking it personal. If I don't, you know what I'm saying, finish what like I'm supposed to finish or finish in the time that you used to, you know what I mean, making motherfuckers tap out. So again, those are two totally different experiences. Motherfucker that's there for obligation and a motherfucker that's passionate about what she's doing. And she ain't even got to be in a relationship with you for the passion, because I know that's how people take it. No. She's just passionate about her skill. She passionate about her skill set and what, you know what I mean, like what I bring to the table type of shit in that aspect. So that's what make it bad, bro.
And
don't
go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
Don't use that same line that y'all do with femininity, right? Well, if he deserve it, I get it. Nah. That's bullshit. It's bullshit. Hit the goddamn button, JR. It's bullshit, right? You need to be a throat baby with that dude, bro. That's what he want. He wants you to be a throat baby.
He got too many clips on the soundboard now. Look,
yeah, for real. JR he done. Yeah,
he got the clip full. And
that's
then,
what he wants. He wants you to be an
man,
absolute
same way in the A, Ricky.
He wants you to be an absolute slut for you. Like that's what he wants. He wants you to be a full off slut for him. And like it. Not doing it just like what he said because this is what you want. I'm doing this shit because that's just what I am.
That's what I do. Like, this is what I do.
So, wait,
I got a point to prove.
For the rest of y'all, what makes it bad? But wait, what makes it bad? I say when the rhythm is off, y'all went on a whole nother tangent.
No, but he just told you.
No. Trill said when the head is bad, when you ain't into it.
Nah, he talking about being all into it because that's who you are. That doesn't stop at the head.
Okay.
That don't stop at the head. That stop at
okay.
Yeah, no, that stop at riding that thing. Goddamn position, putting that leg back, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Opening that motherfucker up. Let him go ahead and drop that whole elbow off in your shit. Yeah, no. I'm trying
to make it bad.
Really, you still trying to get you trying to redeem yourself, really? Because you ain't in control.
From what?
Because you're not in control.
Hey, Shan, what really being there doing? Trying to caress their hair and shit. I love you, really. Don't do it. No, I'm fucking with you, dog.
Hey man, just let when y'all done roasting, let me know when it's my turn.
Come on, really, come on, don't do that. You know I'm just playing with you. Don't do that. Come on, bro.
That's what she said. Listen, just let me know when it's my turn to roast.
Hey, look, here go another thing.
I wanted the gentleman, because I think JR asked a legitimate question. I think the ladies want to know too. Like, when is it bad? So far we hearing,
like I said,
you're not really into it. Screw what I said.
Some women wider than all outdoors down there thinking they shit is
it's really bad when they go ahead.
Right. You just follow it. You know what burns my motherfucking bread, bro, is when a woman knows she want a nut and keep holding that shit.
Let it go.
That shit is the most irritating shit I've ever seen, bro. It's irritating.
Nut and squirt.
Let that shit go. What you holding it for?
I ain't never experienced a woman holding back an organ,
bro. Again, in my younger days, you see what I'm saying? In another life, right? I was messing this one chick, bro, and this when look, Shannon, I was a young whippersnapper back then. You see what I'm saying? The nights was long. You feel me, right? You see it in her fucking face, bro. You see it in her face, and you looking down. I'm looking down, and I'm come on, y'all know how I go. You know what I'm saying?
Give me that shit.
Now I'm going, and y'all been there, right? You will get ready, then the shit come back down. You like, goddamn, you got to bring it back up, shit, and the shit come back down. The nut just keep going up and down, and you looking at this bitch face, and you seeing y'all sweating, and everything in her face, bro, is saying that, and she will not let that shit go.
Ladies, let it go.
Like she just wouldn't give me the pleasure of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna nut for this nigga. It was that bad. That's what I was thinking in my head. This bitch will not nut. What the fuck, bitch, nut?
Nut. And
I think another thing too is confidence, bro.
Call me everything but a child of God. You see what I'm saying? Everything. You mother this, you everything, bro.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ladies, you are not going to pee. That's squirt. Let it fly. Okay. That's that. You know what that is for us? That's like a reward for us. That's like oh nigga, you took that shit there. She squirting all over the fucking place, bro. Man, stop saying that. Oh, I think I'm gonna pee, and you holding it back. That's literally what.
Baby, daddy facts, bro.
Well, I think I'm gonna pee. No, you're not. You just don't know how we gonna react when you squirt all over the doggone place and fuck up the sheets and everything.
Yeah, man. I think, and again, just lastly, bro, it's confidence. Like when confidence is not there, that's the worst shit in the world, bro. Like you literally got chicks that, I don't want to have sex with the lights on, or you know what, I'm gonna keep my shirt halfway on, so you know what I'm saying, I don't like how my titties looking, or that type of thing. Like we can read that, and that shit throws us off. So like if you're not confident, well, you need to get whatever you need to get done to your body to where you can move with confidence when we in that area, because then it starts to feel like, you know, damn, I'm in this bitch. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, do my thing, and I'm having to work. Okay, are you okay? Is this good? Is this comfortable? Like if we as men have to think too much in there,
it's over.
It's not good.
It's over.
It's not good at all. You know what I'm saying? Like it should be a situation where, like, and again, we've all experienced it. There's certain women that they know they goddamn way around the bed, and they in the utmost confidence. They talking shit to you while they doing just the most simplest of things. Like it's like banter that's just crazy. That shit right there adds to the experience. But when you don't do that, when you in that bitch just silent, you ain't saying nothing, like you in starfish mode, ain't trying to move, don't even want to switch positions too much. So we getting you in the right position, and you trying to run up the wall and shit like that.
Got to have the lights off type shit. Like these are telltale signs, bro.
And little chicks, y'all 5 feet, 115, 120, toughen up, goddammit. Toughen up.
Oh, hell yeah.
Toughen up. You know what I'm saying?
You don't do them like that. They can take dick, man. Stop.
Bro, hey,
Hey,
bro.
actually, why you playing though, Ricky?
Skinny girls
them
can
little
take
ones
dick.
like that.
No skinny girls.
That's what I'm
skinny
saying.
girls. I'm
Skinny
talking
girls.
about little chicks.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'm talking about look, man. Whatever, man. Moving on. Bro.
No, wait, no, don't move on.
I'm with you. When you said look, because I thought about you said 5 feet. No,
I want to ask the chat this though, real quick. Hey, chat ninjas, it's your colonel talking. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. If them slim ones take it better than them thick ones, put a 1 in the chat.
Bro.
Hey, this King talk after dark, bro.
King's talk.
You gotta relax.
No,
this is King talk, but Kings like to talk the truth.
Bruh, thick man. My personal experience.
Ones.
Wait.
Personal experience.
I want to hear what Ricky's saying, Quest.
My personal experience, bro. Thick chicks are the best.
Shit.
My personal experience.
So I ain't say whether or not they. I said who can take the most is what I said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What I mean by thick chicks, a girl with some hips and some ass.
Right.
And you saying they can take more rod than the slim ones?
Yeah. In my experience. I'm talking about my experience now. Talking about my experience.
Chat ninjas will care to disagree.
Nah, man. Island Guy Q can't take no dick.
Oh, damn. Man, you gotta chill, Shan.
Yo, Shan, you gotta relax, Shan.
Unload, bro.
No, don't tell him to unload. Quest, the fuck wrong with you? No,
Really,
Shan gotta relax.
That nigga loaded up the chopper, bro. Let it sing.
You always say this is a safe space. You say this is a
It
safe
definitely
space,
is a safe space, but no, relax.
Wow.
He unloaded the whole clip, bro.
Jesus Christ, man.
Hey, but I gotta ask y'all a question. So, say the chick been out. Say the chick been out 8 hours, right? Just using the hypothetical number. And I'm gonna ask this question before, but since we having this conversation, do you want her to say, wait, I gotta go take a shower, or do you want that shit right then and there?
Depends.
It's all depending on the activities, man.
Take a bath.
Like if I'm first off, go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead.
It's all depending on the activities,
I
right?
was just getting ready to say, if she's saying, "Wait a minute, I got to take a shower," she's probably
let her go. Let her go.
Let her go.
So you do have a point there, right? But
I'm gonna tell you right now. If it's my boo thing, I want your ass right now.
It's all dependent on the activities that was about to transpire.
My little boo thing, I want your ass right now.
Right, because we're willing to take risks.
Ricky on something too.
We're willing to take risk when it comes to that shit. Men in general, we talked about this last week or something like that. We're willing to take risk on some of this shit.
But the key is it's got to be your girl.
You said what?
The key is it's got to be your girl, your woman.
Well, yeah, clearly. But I mean, we talking about niggas is just out here moving. Is that what we're talking about? JR, we talking about?
Let's just say somebody you dating, right? Let's say somebody you dating.
Oh no,
and I think Ricky was on to something. He said it all depends.
It's all depending on the activity. If she coming in and she looking good. She looking good. You know what I'm saying?
From the gym, Ricky.
And you feeling, now you feeling kind of randy, right? I'm a full supporter of going ahead over there and pulling them pants down and getting something started real quick. You feel what I'm saying? Right? Now, if you want to get, you're trying to eat your meal and dessert, that's a little different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're trying to eat your meal and get some dessert, that's a little different.
Yeah, like if you driving back from a date or something like that date was just getting real sexy and y'all might have been at the club or something like that, and she just decide in the car to jump on that thing, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But don't ask me, and you've been out here dancing to goddamn Gucci Man and shit like this. Don't ask me to goddamn go down there with my fork and knife, and I got to eat up all the groceries. That's not gonna happen. No. But here's the thing: my dick can handle things that my mouth can't.
Hey, shout out to all aristocrats in the chat, man. All you cultured men, bro. Like, my darling, please go take a shower before I thrash your body. I feel y'all. Y'all go ahead, fellas. I see y'all.
You know it's never them, right, Ricky? It's never them. Never.
I'm so happy to be on the panel. I'm so happy to be on King Talk with the chat, man, where I'm the lowest of the low, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just, the stuff I do, don't nobody do, bro. Y'all all better than me. Shout out to y'all, man.
No, hey, look, I think you made a valuable point, man. It all depends on the activity, and I guess I just specified that. I mean, if I don't think you should go down there. She's been out all day. I think that should be a fresh cat right there. But I also think that after 8 hours, if it's smelling that goddamn bad, it's just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I mean, typically, even after an 8-hour day, if she's taking care of herself down there, I think it's not going to be the worst, right?
So all women are not created equally, brother.
Question, right?
Yeah, you so, about that. I guess it all depends on that.
Question, right? So if y'all been sleep all night and you sleep for 8 hours, what's the difference?
There ain't no real friction going on down there because you're laying in bed flat on your back or on your stomach. You see what I'm saying? You ain't doing too much.
It's still been marinating for 8 hours. It's still been marinating for 8 hours.
You said what?
It's still been marinating for 8 hours, bro.
Yeah, but okay, clearly we understand the difference between a woman laying on her back in her bed, right, for 8 hours versus her at work, walking around, going back and forth to meetings and doing all this. There's friction and shit like that going on. We already know.
On the inside of her cooch?
All that friction and all that walking around and all
on the inside or the outside of her cooch?
We talking about generating heat, brother.
So you allergic to the thighs, not the pussy?
I told you my dick can handle things, my mouth cannot, brother. I'm just saying, like.
Hold on, what did I walk into, man? Hey, drop me back to the back, yeah. I'm good on this.
Your logic had enough of this talk Saturday. They was piped up Saturday.
What up with you, Polo?
Oh man, I ain't Polo no more, man. Don't cover that shit no more.
Hit that flex, man.
We're about to have you tell some old stories. That's why I called you that.
Yeah, my boy's still living that life.
I'll tell you a story, right? Look, hold up, wait. All right, let me see that. You know what? This king talk. I can share. We can be kings on here, right? All right. So my little brother was at the damn thing, right? He was at a live show. And I guess he shared a little story, right? And then this little hoe had hit him up. And hold on, let me show you the message. Hold on, I'm sorry. Shannon ain't gonna like this because this is kind of vile and you know what I'm saying, the disrespectful to women. But look, all right, this what she said when he shared the video. She said, "Wow, I haven't seen him since that time he jumped in the shower with me at the homecoming in 2009."
It's something really wrong with this nigga, man. Y'all gotta check on
him, bro.
There's something wrong with him, dog. I swear.
I'm always still waiting for it.
I'm gonna send you the message, JR.
All right.
You want to read these super chats, JR?
Yeah.
We'll get too deep.
Yeah, let me go and get Billy. He keep popping. Go ahead, Billy, while you in here. Go ahead.
Billy, what's good?
Billy.
Billy. Hey, Billy was super turned.
Billy
was super turned.
Billy was on one.
Jesus Christ. Oh, now he ain't.
I don't know what type of internet people be having.
He was frozen.
Hey, man, hey.
Take us now.
Hey, shout out to all y'all that was out there, man.
Billy, get your pistachio nose ass up out of here, nigga.
I got you. Ozad Nwana, 199. Thank you, bro. No red pill, no blue pill. Say no to drugs. Dark Knight Dev, what's good, my boy? He said red pill is about two things: positive male identity and male sexual strategy.
No, it's not true. That's
he's
conflating that with the manosphere. That's the manosphere, not red pill. There's two different things. But go ahead.
Bose Days a piece, another 20 piece. Thank you, bro. In life, there are trade-offs. Complexities comes with increased vulnerability. Simplicity facilitates expendability. Women are complex, men are simple. Brains are complex, atoms are simple. But to split an atom takes vastly more energy. Fatty, two euros. Appreciate you. They dress to compete with women for male attention.
That's about right.
Thank you. Island Gal Q, another $20. Thanks, sis. Nah, us women know it's a cheap ass wig, especially that non-matching leave out. Men don't notice how cheap it might be, but we know. Ladies, dress for your man. Forget these broads.
Hey.
Jay became a member. Thanks, bro. Shout out to you. Chemo, $10. Appreciate you. Keep in mind, most women will always give a socially acceptable reason for what they do. They compete and dress up for each other, but it's for the attention of men. Men are the consumers of beauty. And saying one, what's good, my guy? Island Gal Q. We don't care enough to really look into the hair. Plus, y'all black women are much more sensitive about your hair than other women.
We're gonna pull it out anyway.
Jeff Owasu, €2.
No,
leave it alone.
Logic laugh.
He was pretty much done on that. Sorry about that. Chemo, 199. I don't do it for men. Socially correct for 2022. Chrissy Marie, $5. Thank you, 6. Women are in competition with each other to compete for the man. The end goal is to win the man. Unfortunately, a lot of women go about it the wrong way.
Indeed.
Chemo, $5. Trill, men and women have a nature but can be socially engineered out of it. That's exactly what we discussed. Look at the phrase like toxic masculinity. We are hardware. Software matters.
Hey, shout out to Sugar Curls for all the products and the presentation that Miss Kelly Culture did during the live show. So shout out to Sugar Curls.
Sugar Curls.
And I ain't get Sugar Curls. I ain't getting nothing for my goatee.
Sugar Curl Salon. What's up, sis? $10. Make sure y'all follow her on Instagram too. 1 Peter 3:4 says that a woman must not focus her adornment too much on the external. She should let it be, the secret person of the heart in the uncorruptible adornment of the quiet and mild spirit. Thank you for that. BZ, formerly, you know your name. A1 Rod like Casanova or A1 like Kevin Gates, though?
Not the Kevin Gates.
Kelly Combos, what's up, sis? $9.99. She got that Galt 3000. And saying one again, thanks, man. I've had a woman fall off the bed doing too much. Let her fall. Island Gal 2, $5. She said, who effing who, Rilla? You like to be dominated, Rilla? Damn.
Your beard likes to be dominated, nigga.
Sir Hell Speaks. What's up, brother? Much respect, King. Thank you, bro.
Shout out
and
to
saying one, $2. He said, I need to sleep in my bed. Squirt on your bed. Island Gal, $4.99. Shannon, I can take your shrimp. Damn. It's saying one, $2.
Well, you so disrespectful, bro.
Nah, you missed when when Shan was like, nigga, Island Girl can't take no dick, nigga.
She got that booty tang. Y'all know something I don't know? That's what I'm asking.
You read this one already?
Yeah, and she got that poonie tang. Yeah, I got you. Jeff Owasu, another €2. He said, Logic laugh is therapy for people. Island Gal, $1.99. Bruiser, I'm glad you got a shirt on.
That was super kind of suspect. Him running around Atlanta with
Jeff Owasu, another €5. Logic laugh is therapy for people. That's the same one. So that's it. Thank you, JR.
Bruiser running around Friday with no shirt on, looking like a whole.
And we gonna call him Christopher Williams, man.
Don't wake me, I'm dreaming.
Hey, Sugar Curls.
I never liked your pretty ass anyway.
Hey, shout out to Sugar Curls, but hey, Sugar Curls, the package you gave me was I couldn't do nothing with it, like, cause I need something for locks, and I ain't got no beard. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, send that shit to me then, cause somebody stole my shit.
No, I got you. I'll send you mine.
Yeah. Somebody stole my shit. Let me catch the motherfucker who took my shit, bro.
And Sugar Curls, my lady, she got
live.
sister lock. She got sister lock, so she can't use it either. So yeah, we need some lock treatments. You know what I'm saying? Product.
All right, y'all. Shout out to Sugar Curls, baby, man.
I swear to God, I think Shannon took my shit.
That's dope. That's dope.
I ain't taking that. Only thing I made sure I came home with was these.
Oh, you got you found the cap?
I went back upstairs and got it where you told me where you said it was laying. I went and got that.
Okay, yeah. See, I was looking out for you, man. I had to look out for you, man, because I finally got me a cruise season hat. So shit, I felt given that day. It took me like 10 months to get the bitch, but hey, I got it.
Thank God Chaotic Truth was there. He'd be saying all you niggas be stealing.
All right, try.
Oh man, Chaotic was there. That would have been super lit.
Yeah, I talked to Chaotic. He said he coming to the next one for sure. He said it was definitely a vibe. Want to put this one last topic up right quick, y'all. Can't chase women and be on your purpose at the same time. So how do we feel about that? If you're on your purpose, can you actually date out here? Is it possible? Is it possible if she's supporting your vision that you can date?
Because that's two different things. What you just asked versus what you put in the scroll.
Right.
Can you be on your purpose and date? Yeah. Can you be on your purpose and chase women? Hell no.
So there's a difference between chasing women and dating women.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Somebody
well, just for those that don't know, what's the difference?
Trill, answer for me. What's the difference between dating and chasing women?
The difference is when you're chasing women, right? Like it's a concerted effort to get them. When you're dating women, I'm fitting your ass in my schedule where it's convenient. Those are two totally different things, right? So if I'm in school and I'm going to school and then leaving there, I'm going to work. But you know what? On Saturday between 12 and 2, I'm off. I say, hey man, let's go grab some coffee or something. This is a slot that I can fit you in. But if I'm chasing women, now women are my priority. Gotcha. So now shit got to go on the back burner for me to get the ass. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what bro's saying.
Gotcha.
I agree. I tried to do both of them. I used to have a jump at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I was leaving the bitch house at like 2:30, and I used to deal with that shit. So yeah, with the context that Trey added, yeah, I don't think you can do both of them. Well, you can, but it's not feasible. I mean,
exhausting.
Yeah, you can do anything you want to, but I mean, I done lost a whole lot of productive days actually chasing pussy. So yeah, I agree with Trill and Shan on this. I think this is the first time I ever agreed with them.
And this suggestion that our purposes don't align with it is detrimental to our purpose to chase women in the first place. So that's what we're suggesting, that the purpose is already established in this topic.
Wait, what? Say that again, Bruiser?
What I'm saying, like you're saying on your purpose, and I'm trying to understand, like y'all got a definition, like y'all have an understanding on what a man's purpose is in this topic.
No. The man has to understand what his purpose is. And when you're young, and let me say this for me, when I was younger, I wish I had, you know what's interesting when we do these conversations, bro? A lot of us could identify, not all of us, but a lot of us could identify with not having a father in the home. And I think that's why a lot of us, and especially for me, when I talk to these young bloods, they don't even have a sense of purpose or direction. And I often think about, you know, me being in Atlanta this weekend, I'm scrolling through the city and I'm looking at this and looking at that, and I'm remembering some things, and I'm like, damn, yo, if I had been on my purpose, I really would have fucked that city up. Straight up while I was there. But I was too busy with a Chicago mentality, got caught up with chasing pussy, and was surviving, not thriving, just trying to get by. So nah, you can't chase women and be on your purpose at the same time. And Bruiser, what we're saying is every man's purpose is going to be different. Quest's purpose is way different from Shan's purpose, which is way different from my purpose, which is different from your purpose, which is different from what JR is doing. We all coalesce and congregate around common things and align around certain interests, but all of our purpose is different. And if we put the woman in terms of chasing, as what Trill was saying, when you chasing is reckless abandon, right? That becomes your priority, and that's what's first. You know, you remember them days, well, Shan remember, Ricky may remember, but them days where you used to be sitting in the mall and we weren't talking about purpose or how we could promote and do party promotion or, you know, put together a film production company or put together a record label or whatever that looked like, right? We was in the mall talking about who can get the most numbers. That's when you actually had to talk to females. There was no social media. That's when you actually had phones, landlines that you had to call or a beeper, you know, in those days, right? So no, you can't chase a woman and make that the priority and pursue your purpose at the same time because you lose sight. You gotta be, man, that shit gotta be laser focused, dog. And I'm just telling you, man, if I had a do-over, man, ATL would have been completely different for me.
But see, I gotta disagree though, because I think all men have the same purpose. It's the reason we was designed, was the reason we were created.
What's that same purpose?
I mean, we do. We might go at it at different ways, but I mean, if you want to just keep it funky, like, you know what I'm saying, men have kids, provide, you know what I'm saying? That's a man natural purpose. Have kids, have a wife, provide, even though some of them don't reach it, and then we might take different paths to get there. Just like women, I think women they all have the same purpose. Some choose not to exercise that purpose, but what's the purpose of a man?
I think that's an overgeneralization, and I'm just going based off of what I heard Bruiser say, because I think he was trying to nail it down. I think that is a good generalization, but to nail it down, logic, honestly, what's the purpose of your family? Because I agree with you, right? Men's ultimate purpose, women's ultimate purpose is to be wife and mother, bear kids for the family, preserve legacy. Man's purpose is to protect and provide and extend legacy, so on and so forth. Family, cool. Family, faith, legacy, all those good things, cool. But what is because my family purpose, I promise you, is way different from yours.
I think somebody like Nick Cannon would answer this otherwise. I mean, I think his purpose is to leave a legacy to expand on his legacy in a way that nobody is really doing. And chasing women would be beneficial to his purpose.
I would completely disagree and counter that. He probably don't even know what his purpose is.
He don't chase them. No, the purpose of every man and woman is the time travel.
You said a time travel?
Time travel.
What?
It's like your children are how you time travel.
Yeah, I heard you say this before, Ricky. Like that's how we time travel.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no, I'm with it.
Yeah, no matter what the purpose, even what everybody say, a man should be on his purpose and chase this so the woman can follow or be great, right? The reason why you do that is just so it's easier for your children to be in the next life. Right? That's the whole game. Again, that's what I'm saying is that everybody conflates it. Everything you do is to find the right woman to make your children with, to make their life easier. So when they're ready to have a baby and then extend legacy and go, that's how you time travel.
That's facts. I agree. But I think every man had that purpose. You know what I'm saying? And we might get that different ways. We might get that at different times, but that means it's a purpose of being a man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Making the money would just help or benefit that purpose overall. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You make the bag, you get out here and hustle and get out and work, you know what I'm saying? To actually get a wife and kids and a family. So you can. I like the time travel shit, nigga. I'm gonna make a time travel emoji.
That's right. And nobody said first time I think I disagreed with Ricky. Some of us ain't having kids, and that's your fucking problem. What's the purpose of you being here if you're not extending yourself down the line? You're a waste of fucking space.
So you saying for all the men that's here and don't want to have kids, they're a waste of space.
You're a waste of fucking space. How selfish I don't look. It don't matter how fucked up this world is, right? How narcissistic do you have to be to think it can only be one of me? That's the most selfish shit I ever heard. It's fucking retards out here having kids.
Rick, you know K not gonna like that.
I think that's a difficult thing, Rick, is what percentage of men will ever find the right woman, right? So if your standard if your standard to have kids is to find the right woman to bear your child, some men won't ever find that. So if we say, hell, just spread your seed, then we got a lot of men out here with babies' mothers that they despise. You know what I mean? So
understood. But look, and I said this, look, with this, I understand. We're products of our environment in this society, but y'all got to remember, even people want to say we've advanced. It don't matter. People was living in fucking caves and huts and still had kids, bro.
Facts.
Yeah.
All y'all, and this is crazy to me because everybody say they Christian, y'all believe in God. Everybody believe in God, and the one rule he had for y'all was be fruitful and multiply. God left everybody. He came. The odds of you and your mama and daddy making you was fucking like, what was the lottery? Just $1 billion, right? $1 billion and one, you'll win that shit. The odds of you being here are fucking astronomical.
Facts.
And you're here. We're all here. And God didn't say nothing past that, right? He left you on this earth and said, go on about your motherfucking business. But we want to keep saying, it doesn't matter, bro. If a man, your baby mama might be not shit, but she's still the mother of your child.
One in 400 trillion. As I just looked it up. 1 in 400 trillion that you were born.
Think about that. You're here. You're here. Somebody, your daddy was brave enough. So shout out. That's why I say to the fathers on every Father's Day, mamas, y'all need, hey, the only reason your mama's because your daddy stepped to her.
Did you hear what I said?
The only reason your mama is your mama because your daddy stepped.
Freeze?
Oh, he froze. I thought he was.
Okay.
I thought I was one of Ricky long pause. I was like, wait, this pause.
Definitely thought it was a pause.
Hold up, Ricky.
He back. He back. He back.
I say my boy was trying to let that soak in. You hear me?
Yeah, I was like, wait, hold on.
God who came in.
Hey, look, and then your daddy didn't step to your mama because she had a beautiful mind either.
You see what I'm saying? Like, this is why we here, bro. This is why you here. But you so full of your and again, hey, if you can't have kids, I apologize. But again, that's between you and God. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
But you can adopt even in that situation, Rick.
Right?
So he want his own kid though.
Right. And
sure.
Yeah. But again,
but in terms of extending yourself, right? That could be a form of extending yourself. Sure, it's not your own kid, but I mean that they could have your last name and
I disagree.
You can't time travel that way. You can't time travel, right?
I disagree because when we think about, I'm just thinking about Chicago. When I think about John H. Johnson, the founder and publisher of Ebony Magazine and Jet Magazine, he never had a biological child. They adopted Lyndon Johnson, now Lyndon Johnson Rice. That wasn't his legacy, fam. His legacy almost doesn't exist anymore.
But life ain't fair.
I don't disagree with that.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I don't disagree with that.
And again, to me, like, life relates to everything. To me, boxing, relationships, everything, right? And that's why I say life ain't fair. And this is what we was talking about on Trill cruise season. Like we understand the double standards better than women do. Right? We understand life ain't fair because we men, like y'all, women don't never want to give us no credit for this shit. You know what I'm saying? But we men, we understand. We see double standards every goddamn day, and we don't complain about it.
Preach, nigga.
We don't complain about it. We eat that shit. We eat it because it's just part of being a man, right? But just like Trill said earlier, let's get to the point where everybody, instead of going with natural selection, going with the way shit's supposed to work, which didn't work for eons, y'all allow people to program y'all against y'all nature, which is really to the detriment of yourself.
So, Ricky, you don't think some of the policies that they got that's kind of slowing down the process of a man looking for his purpose, where these women are taking advantage, you know what I'm saying? These, okay, so let's just look at masculine energy, you know what I'm saying? Climbing the corporate ladder. You know, TD Jakes said a while ago that it's hurting the black families. You don't think that got something to do with it?
It's like this, man. Look, as a man, right? Shout out to my boy Trill, right? We can't pick what you want from the plate, bro. Right? You got to eat the whole plate. If we being honest, no matter what y'all say, ain't no excuse. Ain't no excuse. You can use the excuse, but then that make you them.
Damn. Well, while Ricky muted, I'm finna go time traveling me a chick tonight. Thank you, Ricky. I'm finna jump in the DeLorean and go time traveling me some guts.
I don't know what's going on with my internet, bro. Keep going in and out. All right, you keep trying to block this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But then that make you them. You see what I'm saying? And at that point, you don't have no argument. That's where the problem really comes in the black families, right? Again, I keep saying that tit for tat, it don't work. Mm-hmm. Somebody got to be an adult, right? Somebody got to do it, right? And again, I understand, but we gotta, and I keep telling y'all, right? You can't keep setting these limits on yourself and think you're gonna get the results you want all the time. That's not the way the world works. It's not the way life works, right? You got to be willing to compromise to get what you want and what you need. But a lot of times you niggas don't understand what you want is not what you need. What you want is not what you might want, the big body Benz, but your ass need a Honda, bro. You need something that's reliable, something that's cheap, something that you can afford to keep. It ain't the niggas that can get a Benz, it's the niggas that can keep a Benz.
Big facts.
And every woman you think that your eye catch is, that woman might not be your speed, bro. You got to change your mind to figure out what type of woman you need in your life, and vice versa for the women. But the problem is, us as men, as ordinary guys. Now, again, we understand. I understand Shannon's at this status, right? I understand understand that Quest is at this status. King Real, we understand that. See, but the problem is with our women, all of them think they 8s and 10s and shit. Right? And this the whole fucking problem. Let me show y'all and tell me if I'm lying to y'all. Y'all tell me if I'm lying to y'all, right? No woman will go below a standard that's already been met. None of them. If you have a chick and she was in a raggedy ass apartment, then you put her in a 3-bedroom house, that bitch will never go, excuse my language, she'll never go back to a raggedy ass house. It'll have to be on her deathbed. It'll have to be for survival.
I don't know about that, Ricky, because all she got to do is, it's 2022. She look at Instagram, she see the next nigga crib, and she be like, we need to upgrade, or we need to get a new car.
No, he's saying she won't go back to where she came from. Bro.
Oh, go down.
Yeah.
Never.
She won't go back.
Oh, yeah. You right on that.
Never.
But right? A man would.
Right? But like I said, man, again, we eat that shit. That's the part that women don't want to, y'all don't want to give us the, I'm just being honest. We don't ask for it because we know we ain't gonna fucking get it, bro. Y'all never give us the credit we deserve. Y'all never understand what a man goes through, how many days he eat his ego, how many shit sandwiches he eat just to make sure your life is okay. And then y'all sit and look at us like, you supposed to do that.
I told you they terrorists.
So I got a question. I got a question for another question for you, Rick. You cooking? So I'll tell you this about me. The difference between me having the 2 kids that I got, it may be 10 kids, right? Is the fact that I know that the kids that I have would have less time, attention, and resources by me expanding too rapidly, right? But at the same time, I even see people in the chat saying, well, it's not about you. Yeah, but you still got to give that time, attention, and resources to your kids and your woman, right? So where do we draw that line when it comes to us being fruitful and multiplying? You know what I mean? So that we ain't making our situations worse, right, for the family that we already responsible for.
That's simple, Rio. Your level of responsibility. We see it out here all day.
Yeah,
we
how
see
much
it
you
out
can
here
handle.
all day, right?
We see how strong are your shoulders,
right? We see people, men and women, but we talking about us. We talking about us. So, ladies, let's get them out the equation. We see plenty of men out here. You know what I'm saying? And we talk about it. You know, oh, ladies, y'all having babies by the same 10 guys, right? Who will skirt their responsibility all fucking day and night, right? It's your level of responsibility. The problem is I ain't gonna even say it's the problem. The part you need to worry about is finding a woman that realizes that. You see what I'm saying? Understanding that, hey, this is a responsible dude, right? This is a dude that's handling his business, right? Again, it comes down to vetting and choosing, but it's up to you to choose that woman. Where your responsibility comes in is that when you pick that woman to marry, that's your fault. I don't care what nobody say. This is what people don't understand, these ladies and shit, why I keep putting the shit on them, right? They control access to sex. If you have a child by a bum ass dude, ladies, that's your fault. I don't give a fuck. It takes 2. Oh, we was both in it. Bullshit. You let him fuck.
Hey, but wait. Because Rio brought up a good point.
I'm not done. Right?
Nigga, you pause too much, then, nigga.
Give me a second. Give me a second, right? You let him fuck. If you go out there and you marry a chick and she ain't shit and she running you through the ring and she don't give you no peace and she taking all your money, you a fucking idiot. You married her. You got your stupid ass down on one knee and said, will you be my wife? Right? And if you got it, you got to let her go. Jada Pinkett with your stinking ass. You got to cut your fucking losses and get the fuck out of there as a man. If not, you get exactly what the fuck you asking for. The woman ain't got shit to do with that. You got your ass down on your knees and asked her to marry you. You opened your legs and let him shoot up the fucking club.
You done? All right.
I'm done now.
But I don't think he answered the question. He was saying like about expanding too rapidly, right? And being able to provide for all the kids that you have, right? That what you was asking, King Real? See, I think it's something that we doing to ourselves because I don't know how old the gentleman is, but I know Shannon remembers something called hand-me-downs. If you understood the concept of hand-me-downs, is that we actually had big families back then. You inherited shit. And keep it funky. I don't know how big your family was, Shannon, but we didn't really have leftovers. You look at now how we live today, where we overdo everything, that our kids have to get everything new. We created these new standards. We created these new dynamics. Like, ain't no such thing as hand-me-downs no more. Like, if I give my son some hand-me-down shoes, he'll look at me like I was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then the thing is that the average family makes so much food that we throw that shit away. Like, we can literally feed from the way these women be cooking in these houses, And the shit, I have so much shit spoiling my refrigerator, it's ridiculous. And I think that we have the means, we have the resources, but like the topic, we don't understand our purpose. Our purpose, because we don't understand our purpose, each generation we see is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And then now we get to the point that we have men and women say, I don't even want kids. So what is your fucking purpose? That's the reason you get bust down. So you know what I'm saying? Make that so we can never control that dynamic. That's why the government has so much control over us. And then they, to where Bruce was trying to, I think he was trying to reach, they put in policies in place that we don't have kids. And now the smaller our family is, the more control they have over us. And then, yeah, not having resources, that's some bullshit. Because we got plenty of resources. We just want our kids to have Gucci shoes. Do they need them bitches? Is it gonna make them run faster? Is it gonna make them stand good? And I'm the biggest thing because I got a whole bunch of designer shoes. But guess what? I'm stupid too. But when it comes to my kids, if I wanted that true family legacy, can I let that go? Can I be like the Chinese and have them niggas wear them dirty sketches for like 5 years? And can I pass them bitches right on down to his brother? You know what I'm saying?
I got to push back on that logic on the shoes, having a brand name or logo on there. It give you this dopamine in your mind. You know, you get that motivation and that morale, and it kind of make you put in extra effort.
No, you don't. We do that shit for hoes. Cut this shit. Because guess what? If it wasn't no hoes in this world, niggas be running around this bitch in the raggedy shit. It probably wouldn't even be no shoes. Because we don't need to impress nobody. We probably run around in space boots. I'm just being honest. The only reason that niggas dress up and look good, hey, niggas ain't gonna say it. Because some niggas gonna say, I look good for myself. No, nigga, you look good to get attention.
No.
It'll be one car, right? Because all men would have came together and it'll be made by Toyota. You know what I'm saying? It'll be one car. Everybody would have came together and made a car that run on goddamn air about now, bro.
Yeah.
It was just men because it wouldn't really be no competition because the only reason you in competition with a man is for these hoes.
Exactly. And we so used to pussy right now, if pussy was disappear, I'm telling you, I'll be the first one to drive to the Empire State Building and jump off of that bitch because there's no reason for me to live no more. All right, good night, motherfuckers. Hey, Trill, you my nigga. Hey, JR, Quest, we might hang out for a little bit, but I got to go, nigga. I'm jumping off the building.
Hey, Logic. If it happens,
ain't no sense in being if it ain't no more pussy, huh?
Hey, Logic. If it happened, can I have your Atari?
Is that again?
I said, if
you got an Atari 2600?
Can I have your Atari?
Nigga, you got everything. Because matter of fact, I ain't gonna even want to play nothing. I won't want to do shit. I won't want to eat. What's to live for? To hang around you niggas all day? Nah, I'm good. I take my chances with that concrete when I hit that bitch.
I gotta push back on you, Logic, man. You said they wear it for to get some pussy. I would suggest that men wear all these designer stuff to make up for deficiencies.
Why you ain't had no shirt on Friday?
I ain't need a shirt. So hear me out.
These niggas, man. That's what I'm doing.
Logic, hear me out, man. So in order for you to get the same, if we were going to go talk to a pool of women, in order for you to get the same women as me, I could wear Nike, but in order for you to pull them same women, you gotta put on like Louis Vuitton.
Bruiser, you literally came to a live show with no shirt on. If it was all niggas there, and I know you married, and I hope your wife sleep, but where was your purpose of coming there with no shirt on? So we can see your chest?
I forgot the shirt.
You're a damn lie.
Hey, chat. Hey, chat. Hold on, chat. Niggas is not lying. Bruiser literally did not have a shirt on at the show Friday. Nigga came up with the slacks and a suit jacket. Crockett and Tubbs. Crockett and Tubbs. Him and Quest was Crockett and Tubbs.
No, fuck you. And first off, explain to the chat who Crockett and Tubbs is, because we got a lot of young niggas in here don't even know who the fuck that is.
Miami Vice.
That's the characters from Miami Vice, young niggas.
No, the real
and
story.
Them niggas was player back in the day. You wasn't, nigga.
The real story behind the shirt, bro, man. I had a white beater on and it had like a coffee stain on the middle of it. And I thought I put my collar shirt and my jacket under the plastic, you know, the thing where I took to the cleaners and on the hanger in the back of the truck. And when I looked up under it, I only had my jacket. And I was like, okay, I can't wear this white beater with this coffee stain. And it's too late for me to go get a shirt. So I said, fuck it, I'm just wear the jacket.
Good night, niggas. Hey, good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
But you see the extent that these dudes are lie and just said, you know what? Just be honest, nigga. I wanted to show my chest off. Ain't nobody.
That sounded like a husband's excuse to the wife.
He said he was
that sounded like a married explanation.
I don't know.
Bruce, just grab your nuts, bro. Just say you want your taco meat out, nigga.
Because he just said that night, Bruce was like,
put my shirt in the plastic travel bag. I had a coffee stain on my wife beater, so I said, "Fuck it, babe." Everything it was too late to go get a shirt.
Go wrong.
Nah, for real, man. This King talk. Let me just keep it real, man.
Everything that could go wrong went wrong.
That's, man. Me and my wife got in a huge argument before I left, and I told her she couldn't wear what she was wearing because she was trying to be a little bit too much exposed. And we got an argument. I said, "All right, you want to wear that shit? Now I ain't wearing no shirt then." That's what happened.
There we go. And that sounds more reasonable.
But then you prove my point.
Oh, that's real.
You did it to get attention, nigga.
No, it was to make a point to my wife.
No. That's real. I guess, Bruiser, is that really what happened, Bruiser?
No, that ain't what happened.
That's not what happened. I just
of course not.
Nigga, what really happened?
He would have went out the house like that.
He been in the gym and he wanted everybody to see.
Right. What happened, Bruiser?
That's a fact.
What really happened? Why you didn't have no shirt on Friday, bro?
I just knew the people that was coming around, it would be real funny to pull it off and see what everybody say. That's all I was.
Bruiser, is that what really happened?
Again, you've been in the gym and you wanted everybody to see.
At this point, I don't know who the fuck to believe.
Right. That's what I'm just trying to quest.
What's going on,
girl?
Hey, what's going on?
Before he walked out, baby, I look good, don't I, baby? Look at me. I look
That's
good.
That's who we should really ask what happened.
The chest all out and shit. Fuck out of here.
I'm glad all y'all brothers made it back safe. Y'all had a successful weekend, and y'all all made it back safe. And yeah, I heard there was a couple brothers there flexing. Maybe the next time I come there and flex a little bit.
OG,
if I can get this
in
swell.
Building, man. Where was you at, OG?
Hey, look, you know I got 30-something people I got to look at. If I can medicate them for a whole weekend, y'all know I'm showing up. But y'all got to come to Cali sooner or later. You were down there with Raheem the Dream. Y'all don't know that's where I'm from. See, yeah, I would stop that. Ricky, I got a question for you. I heard you earlier, and it sounds real good, man. It sounds real good. Do you believe where we at as a human race? Every problem that we can think of is all ending up to one thing. I just been thinking about this for about a week. Do you believe this? All these different conditions, from sexuality to court system, laws, everything. Do you think this is all ending up into population control? Yeah. Is that the true agenda?
I honestly believe that. I mean, if I'm gonna keep it a being with you, man, I don't know what powers are at play or what have you, but something's moving us towards a certain direction, right? The destruction of not like we talk about the black family because it's what we are. We're melanated, right? It refers to us. But I'm telling y'all, all these families are being attacked. Every single one of them, white, black, Mexican, what, right? It's just some people again fall for the bullshit in the program, and then some don't, right? But you got to look at it. They're looking to eliminate all social programs. I'm telling y'all, within the next 5-7 years, all those social programs, that WIC, that aid, that affordable housing, Section 8, all that shit about to be 5,000.
And right? The reason, I'm sorry, I forgot about your long pauses. Go ahead, get it in.
Right. what I was about to say, you know, the reversal of Roe versus Wade, right? That's the splintering of this country, right? Where states are becoming more independent within themselves, little countries, which is the way it's supposed to be in the first place, right? Every Republican and independent of itself that's going to be able to make their own laws and statutes and move the way they want to move, again, which is the way it's supposed to be. This is a republic, not a democracy, right? It's really going to prove who's responsible and who's not. Right. And what people don't understand, responsibility at the core of it starts with your family, taking care of your family, raising your family, providing shelter, providing food, being responsible with your children, teaching them the right way to go. Right. It's about shit's gonna get crazy. And I think really people don't see it. And is it leading to a reduction in population? It has to be, right? Because for you to be responsible, you can't just be willy-nilly out here pushing kids all over the world. You see what I'm saying? Everything costs too much. We had a 9.5% inflation. The dollar's the lowest it's been in I don't know how many decades. They're looking to eliminate gas. Gas is crazy. Like, basic America's on an island. Everybody's talking about, you know, Russia is sanctioned, and to me, it feels like America is the country that's been sanctioned.
I'm gonna say this point though. I said it is population control, but now not how you're thinking about it. It's not controlling the number of people that's being produced, but it's about controlling the people that is being produced.
The type of people.
And if you look at, I say it all the time, the equity policy, right? It's about the people that's being produced. How can we segregate them? How can we make them into all these little groups where you got, the government introduced 63 different sexual orientation, where you have all these different, it's about taking a group of people and making them powerless by isolating them in these small little groups that they put into. The LGBT, you know what I'm saying? They isolate everybody into a group. So now it's not really defined as a man and a woman and a family. It's defined as a man and a woman and a family. Then you got the transgender boy, you got the lesbian, this one, all this in here. It's about taking that population and just really breaking them apart. So now they will more or less fight against each other than saying who should they really be going against. And the more they segregate us into small groups, the powerless we get and the powerful they become. So it is population control, but with a twist on it, not controlling the numbers of babies and all that kind of stuff.
And in my opinion, right, if you look at it, Elijah, right, if you think about it, right, like when the pandemic hit, right, it was really getting to the point where people were closer than ever. You know what I mean? It was like through the internet and just everybody. And this is just my observation, guys. Like when you walked out in the streets right before the pandemic, it was getting to the point where black, white, it didn't matter. People was talking. You know what I mean? People was actually talking. You would walk to the gas station. Hey, man, how you doing? And y'all just start kicking the woolly bubbles. Hey, how's the weather? Da, 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 right? People were getting back to being people. And then, boom, right? They throw something in the middle of it that supposedly nobody has control over, right? That separates everybody. Got everybody looking at everybody funny again. Right? That's just, again, that was just my observation.
You muted, old man.
Y'all know, that's JR over there trying to make me look stupid, and I do that bad enough for myself. But that's JR over there. He keep muting me every second.
And all that wind in the background.
Oh, okay. You know what? JR, I can take it out. I thought I had them settings so it won't pick up. Hold on just a second.
He got that.
He got a fan.
Black exploitation.
Y'all like y'all was. I didn't mean to have y'all in like a windstorm. Okay, I know that's much better. That's better.
Is that a fan?
Yeah, that's one of them skinny ones.
Oh,
you know
okay.
what I mean? That's one of them skinny ones. You know what I mean? That air conditioning don't work good with them old palms. I mean, I can use it for my eyes for inswell as of when I used to box, but I don't want to use no air conditioning on my whole body. But anyway, Rick, I'm gonna pick it back on this a little bit. Me and my friend, he's a Christian, and I'm a Muslim, so we've been friends for over about 40-something years, and we was talking about a spiritual war. And then as he kept talking, Rick, I kept saying, okay, if the devil challenged God, that he can take anything that God loves God, and he can make it hate God. And then I said, if you really think about, think about it in a Christian way, the devil can't create anything. Only thing he does is transform what God created. The devil has never been able to create anything, but and then when you think about that, and you start thinking about what you were just talking about, the macaroni and cheese that I call it, I don't call it the seed or the 19. I call it macaroni and cheese because they keep changing the cheese on it, making you taking different stabs. But if you really think about it, they're thinking about robots at the same time that Bill Gates don't have a doctorate degree. But how did he get on the medical board? Supreme Court a year and a half ago passed something. If you have a certain amount of robotics in your body, you can be considered as property. Now that law passed through and nobody thought about it at anything. Same way when they came in and made corporation a person. So I'm saying is when you start putting all this stuff going to one street, then the devil is working at his best. Because I remember a picture back in 1976 was called Logan Run. It's about when you become 30 years old, then they would tell you would go to paradise, and they had all these people thinking they was going to paradise, but somebody found out they was actually killing you when you become 30 years old. Then when you start thinking about Bill Gates, nanotechnology, and all this other stuff, because we really don't know what was in that stab. But one of my friends keep trying to convince me we're dealing with nanotechnology. That's why Bill Gates is in the medical board in the first place, because we're dealing with something strange. Now, you can call it conspiracy theory and all that, but that was a word came up by definition of the CIA to make people think you was crazy when you come up with something, when you start promoting thought. So that's why I asked you that question, because when I really look at everything, it's zooming towards, and even what Logic just said, they want to separate people, but I think they've been passing around a word for the last year, binary. Everybody's supposed to be binary. There's no such thing of woman, man, child, or anything. And there was another case in the Supreme Court 3 years ago about man lovers loving boys. That nobody talks about that neither. So I just think, they're really trying to kill humanity, come up with their own world, because numbers been passed around 500 million people on this planet. That's all they need. And robots can do everything else. So it's just something just tickling in my head.
I mean, like, what the part that bothered me, right? Like, and I say this all the time: he who controls the paradigm is God, right? And again, we live in the most information-rich time in the history of man, but it's so many smart dummies walking around. It's fucking ridiculous. You know what I mean? To me, it's just crazy how quick they can socially engineer thought. You know what I mean? How many times can a liar lie to you till you stop believing them? Lie after lie after lie, but people, because again, they're too ignorant or too lazy to do their own research, will base their belief system off something like this. This the crazy thing, right? When it comes to the demic, right? The same people is like, I hate the government, right? I can't stand the government. Get out. But it's so I can't stand the government, right? But soon as the government mandated y'all, and again, if you know your words, mandate don't mean you have to do nothing. That's what people don't understand. For that thing, you volunteered. They couldn't make you do anything. Y'all volunteered for that. The truth be told, if y'all knew y'all civics, the government has no interference. They should have no interference within your life. You're not a government employee. You're a private person. Right? But when I tell people that, they look at me like I'm stupid. right? Y'all vote for a system that don't even work for y'all. It's called a public park for a reason. Not the public. Public means the government. It's a city park. That's what they can tell you to get out of it at 11 p.m. because it's their park. You can't play in their stuff. They weren't supposed to play in yours. But y'all cross into their business all the time. That's why you in court. That's why you get traffic tickets. That's why you get all this other stuff. Did y'all know in most states when you sign for your driver's license, that gives them authority to serve warrants on you? Read your driver's license contract. The government is not y'all daddy. The government is supposed to work for y'all. The only reason the Second Amendment exists is that we were supposed to strike down the government when they're not doing what the people supposed to ask them to do. But y'all want a damn President Trump in the insurrection. That's what you're supposed to do when the government's not doing what they're supposed to do for the people. That's what you're supposed to do.
Hey, Ricky, I want to slide at one point real fast to OG, what you said about killing humanity. And I want you to think about this for a minute. Killing humanity will make you weak. Controlling humanity will make you strong. Now, if you catch it, you catch it. So if they want to kill humanity, it will automatically by default make them weak. You know what I'm saying? Because you still need people to do a lot of stuff out here. But what you're not seeing the killing of humanity with all these policies and everything going on. They're controlling humanity. And everything you see, they're not taking nobody out. They're controlling them. More control, more power they get. Look at all the policies that you look at, that's going to be the common denominator. It's about control, and it gives them that power.
And this how crazy it is, right? So it's been proven, like, we all know this virus was engineered, correct? Can we all agree with that? At this point, with foresight and hindsight being 2020, can we all agree that this was engineered?
Yes, sir.
So
all strains shows that it's engineered. It's laboratory engineered. It's not
right.
A natural virus.
Right. So that means it occurred in a lab somewhere. Right now, we all know that per the accords, I can't remember which ones, the accords, that biological weapons was supposed to be illegal. Right. These people are supposed to be getting tried by court martial. Right. The same people who authorize it, Fauci, it's the same people selling y'all the cure. And y'all eat this shit up. And y'all eat this shit up. Told y'all it's some monkeys that escaped in New York. Now it's monkeypox for y'all ass now. But these the people y'all vote for. These are the people y'all argue up and down. Oh, you a Trumpster. Oh, you a conspiracy theorist. It's how the dope man gonna get you hooked on heroin and then put you in rehab. Where they do that at? But y'all volunteer for this shit. Y'all volunteer and then want to sit up there and try to get mad because, oh, I can't sue them. You volunteer for it. Read the card you signed, stupid. But y'all niggas don't read nothing. But y'all listen to CNN and Cardi B all day. Our people will perish for lack of knowledge. Y'all want to fix the problems? Pick up a goddamn book.
Do a drive-by on a library. Because I was just telling a young man last night, it's okay to have audio book. It's okay to try to get your information off the internet if you want to. But there's something great about when a man puts something in his hand and can turn pages and control what goes in his mind. That book experience is something totally different. If you don't do nothing but read but one book a month, I mean, that's better than trying to get all your information audio or letting someone else speak to your ear, your inner ear, to go to your thoughts in your head. Look, newsflash. I look at Russian TV. It's called Russia Today. They took it off the internet because they say they were spreading propaganda and they didn't want. Now, we're supposed to be living in this free nation now. Y'all listening to this now. So all the streams from Russia Today was kicked off YouTube and a lot of other platforms. But I still can get it because, you know, there's certain things you can do, just like in any other country. One of the things that came up this week was monkeypox and this other macaroni and cheese I keep talking about. I won't call it the C word because y'all know I don't want to get this channel. You know, they put that little advertising at the bottom, go get your little stab. But anyway, they found laboratories in that country. This war is a lot different than y'all think it is because the news that we're getting over here is something totally different from what the world is seeing with this war about. The first time they went in, they was able to find papers. Week later, Congress, the lady had to say in Congress, they did have laboratories over there, but controlled environment. Now, Ricky just said the Geneva Convention said you could not have chemical war. I'm going to say biotech war. That you can't be having this kind of stuff, virus and diseases, where you can go and put it in a bomb and just explode it in somebody's atmosphere and everybody gets sick. So y'all better stay focused and stop looking at Fox, CNN, and all these other MSC and BSE and DICK news. Y'all got to stop looking at all these damn news stations and start that hit Shannon up there. He said DICK dude. Well, yeah, it's a dickhead news. Y'all got to stop looking at all these news channels and try to reach outside and listen to world news. There's a different mindset about what's going on. But y'all have been told one thing, and then now the tide is start turning because of free of information that we have at the palm of our hand that they can't trick us like they used to. It used to be just the big three. Mm-hmm. It ain't the big three no more. Everybody now can be a news reporter with that little thing that you carry around in your hand. And so information now is harder for them to trick us, but we still have to do the research, people. And so I just like to say good night. Good to see all y'all made it back from Atlanta. Glad y'all had a success. And I was trying to hold it down in these YouTube street while y'all was out there, you know, kicking it up. So salute to all of y'all brothers for keeping it up. Thank you, Ricky, for your mind. I listen to you a lot. You're very adamant about what you say. So people who don't believe that you are real, you just have to listen to his tone and how he gets into it. He believes what he's saying, and he's emotional about it. And I know we're told not to be emotional, but you can just tell when a man believes what he's saying, because I go through that sometimes myself. So good night, everybody. Everybody in the chat room. The greatest trick the devil ever did to make you believe he didn't exist. Good night.
All right, good night. Thank you, Jake Speed. Appreciate your support, sir. All right. I'm gonna get through these super chats right quick, Ricky.
I got you, bro. You know I got you. E-Bond, what's good, my boy? Ebo Sosa in the building. Ladies, use your throat with no hands and he will obey, at least for that moment. Yeah. Jeffrey Owusu, Ricky's rant, Punch Pizza Pause, equal legendary. Thanks, bro. I don't know. Tay-Biz TV, $5. Good to see men talking like men. Respect to YouTube, my boy. Prophecy to Savior. Ricky's right 100%. Did you hear what I said? Stop being selfish and have kids with the right person. It's not all about you and your happiness. Island Gal Q, what's up? She said, that's your fault, Logic. You condition your kids not to accept hand-me-downs. She's so stupid. Uncle Luke, 1980s. Showing love to the panel. Always enjoy the contents. Chat Ninjas assemble. Armor Truce with the strong arms. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks, man. Insane One. The Island movie was a modern version of Logan's Run. April Davis, how you doing? YouTuber Sub-Zero3639 talks about the European authors who created the agenda that singles are easier to control. Women spend more and men have no purpose. That's the breaking up of the family, right? Off top with it. $20. Thanks, bro. Peace to you guys. We're viewers not using these platforms correctly. Hear someone say it. Go verify with research, books, a library, etc. We need to do better. Exactly. If you don't believe what I'm saying, go look it up. I'm not above no man should be above reproach.
Yeah, there you go. All right, if you guys tuned in tonight, we definitely appreciate you guys and all the support. Thank you guys on the panel again. Make sure you follow the guys on the individual platform. Shout out to the sponsor, Teach Hanley, Philly Teach. Also, shout out to Sugar Curls Beauty. Make sure you guys go ahead and give her a follow as well. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. Set them notifications to all. Catch us next Tuesday. We'll be on time next Tuesday, so our apologies for that. And thank you guys again. We out. Appreciate all the support, you guys. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out. Thank you guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Green Gang, I see you. I see you, big bad boy. I see you, Brittany B. Appreciate you, Catherine. I see you. Thank you. I see you, Marcus White, Shamar Lawrence, and Sayin One. Green Gang. out to all the truck drivers out there, all my third shifters. Shout out to you guys. You just getting off second shift, y'all make sure y'all be safe getting home. Shout out to all my law enforcement people out there too. Got love for you guys as well. All my firefighters, emergency personnel, shout out to you guys out there. Make sure hit that like button on your way out again. Thank you guys for the support. It's the last track. It's the last track. It's the last track. The last track. Appreciate all the support, you guys. Hit that like button. Thank you, guys.